駆け抜けてどこへ向かう月明かりだけがただ一つの道しるべ痛みも悲しみも拭いきれずされどこの胸の炎は消させないたがために僕たちはこの想いを貫いて闇を裂き火の下で光さす日まで解き放たれた心に宿した火を舞い上げまとえ今夜明けの向こう側へ君がいるこの世界もう一度愛せるまで我が命果てようともつなげてゆくよ絆が紡いで生まれた奇跡を喜怒哀楽夢揺らめいてる写しよ互いの席をまた繰り返し振りかざすたがためにつなぎのち交わりもつれる定め蛇の道やまたの罪すべてなき払え解き放て今僕らが起こした火を舞い上げ走れば明日が変わるはず君といるこの世界二度と離さずに君と共に行くまぶたを閉じても思い出すあの日を打ちのめされても焦がれた未来をいつの日か君に捧げてみせよう
A list exists says, testing.
解き放たれた心に宿した火を舞い上げまとえ今夜明けの向こうへ解き放て今僕ら
Configuration updated successfully.
舞い上げ走れば明日が変わるはず君がいたこの世界もう一度愛せるまで我が命果てようともつなげてゆくよ絆が紡いで生まれた奇跡を
些細な喜びたちを育てていきませんかあなたの顔が少し寂しそうだジョークの一つでも言えたらな溢れる気持ちに戸惑っては何度もしたためるラブレターいつまで丸めて捨ててるの目と目合えば不思議なもんで無理して笑ってもバレてしまうな背
強くなれる理由を知った僕を連れて進め泥だらけのその後によこわばる心震える手はすくみた今のがあるそれだけさ夜の匂いに空になんでも変わってけるのは自分自身だけそれだけさ強くなれる理由を知った僕を連れて進めどうしたって消せない夢も止まれない今も誰かのために強くなれるなら何度でも立ち上がれ世界に打ちのめされてめきる意味を知ったグレーの花よ咲き誇れ運命を照らして
For the phantom flower that blooms on someone who wore their heart on their sleeve. With the moonlight as deep blood red, and the sun like the flashing colors that spread. Hiding through wind, thrown quickly by. Somehow it grows stronger, faster every time. Embrace all the pain and anger, making my strength. The light will guide my way. If I won't be chosen, you can choose to make your fate. Scream until I get no more, until my voice is hoarse. Beyond the night, blurred by my tears. Let all the noise resonate far away from everything. Who is this all meant for? All the cries that I have made, I may not know, but that's okay. No matter how dark things feel in the end, no matter how hard I break and bend, scream it out into the dark.
I feel like a crazy
Damn, this shit is an hour long. Come on now.
person. Fuck.
Legit forgot to hit the don't play on scene enter. What are you gonna do?
Unbelievable.
What are
That's
you gonna do?
never happened.
Ever.
What's going on?
We're usually so much better than this. I am usually so
There we
much
are.
better than this.
I know my level. I am under no delusions.
Can't wait for this to be a multi-part stream. Absolutely. It's like 2.5 hours, legitimately. And we're not going to get it done today. I'm going to lose some brain cells from these, but I'm sure it'll be worth the
You
laugh.
don't know. This could be the one where he starts hitting This could be mask off. All of this was just a joke, except for this. This is where the real stuff comes here. Raw.
We're doing Triggered again. Who's bringing the Cocoa Brother? More Dragon Ball. Here we go. Peak ALX. I just hope I have enough brain cells to survive.
It's
this.
gonna be
Hello.
fine. This is the different
Y'all
one.
suck. Hard ban my ass. Actual addict. Scammer. No scamming.
Who's
over
trying
and
to get
over.
banned?
Hello,
Who's trying to get
Alexis.
hard banned? And by hard banned, I mean banned for like a minute and then coming back like nothing happened.
A list truly exists. Does anyone else feel deja vu? Is it just me? Look at these bums. Yo. Hi. Demon time. What's up, y'all? It's me again. Literally just watched the Captain Mack video a few days ago. I'm ready for this nonsense. Oh boy, this video with this haircut. As soon as I saw this haircut in the video, I was like, nope, it's not a great hairstyle.
You can't talk about people in their hair.
That's fair.
Not allowed.
Triggered the Demon Slayer, couldn't ask for a better combo. The stream is going to be 7 hours. Ready for hallucinations. The MC,
That's
the
so
MJ
cap.
Cube was me. Sorry about that, but I'm ready for the nonsense. One Piece looking pretty. We are caught up. What is up? Hope, Worf, Ares, One Piece Forever, Blank Canvas, Master Jinx, Triton, Carlo, Priscilla, Hi, Uzumaki-chan, Green Dragon, C, Blaze, Varia, Safajiva. I forgot I was just gonna say Jiva. Yellow Cup, JCJ. It's been a while. Manga Common, Joe, Robinson, MJ Cube, which you already said was your other account. Victory Greymon. Yep. I think we're One Smart, Nami the Goat, Blaze, Adrian, I believe, and Buster, Silverheart Soul. We are all caught up. Yeah. So we're not actually revisiting the video itself because there were some mistakes from Captain Mack. There were some points where they truly just missed what was going on. But it's a lot of just like, I agree with
It is like 90-95%. Like, yep, I got nothing to say. Yep, I wish you would have elaborated on this a little bit more, but yep, no, that's not right. So yeah, there's nothing we can say about that.
Yep.
But we can say something about Trigger saying something about that.
And I'm very interested to see what Triggered has to say in regards to this video. And make no mistake, again, if there was somebody else making a response to this video, we would have did that video too.
Yes.
Because, like we said, for the most part, we agree with a lot of what's going on. So we'd be interested to hear what a rebuttal to that would be. Same thing that happened with Catalyst Man. I forget his name right now.
The Catalyst Man. We don't need to know his name. He is Catalyst Man.
When he responded to the Just Stop
Hi
thing.
Zaldonix says, cheers guys. Let's see how long it takes until I die from alcohol poisoning.
It's gonna be fine.
I mean, if you're playing a game with it, it's gonna be very quick. Let's turn that down. Just a
Configuration
smidge.
updated successfully.
It seems a little slow as well.
Yeah, I could speed it up. Let's do 140.
Configuration updated successfully.
Maybe, but that hairstyle is really a turn. Just listen to it, then comment.
I can't. Again, like I said, I got no dog in the fight with hair. Bald man speaking.
And as a guy,
I can't. I'm legally not allowed.
and as a guy with dreads that are in desperate need of a retwist, I can't really speak too much either. Yeah. So, like I was saying with the Catalyst Man, they did the Just Stop thing, and we did that, and then Trigger did the Just Stop thing, and we did that. It'd be the same situation. It's always that time.
Always
Where? Oh, that's weird. Maybe it says that with the Demon Time one. Wait, is Triggered Tuesday really Salad Saturday? There's no Salad Saturday.
There's neither
no
of those,
Tuesday.
in fact.
I can't. Once you see it, it's just associated with the voice. It's like if you know what somebody looks like, and then you hear their voice, you're just like, "Oh, I know what you look like now." It's in my mind's eye. What settings are allowed? Because I can always turn things down. It's no it's whatever. We're at the time. Let's get into this.
Yeah, let us know what settings are loud, because
things
good
are
to-
always adjusted on the fly.
good to have those leveled.
Let's turn this down just a smidge.
I feel like a crazy
Fam, this shit is an hour long. Come on now.
person sometimes.
Is there something wrong with a video of a significant length so long? We keep saying this, but so long as you explain yourself, so long as it's structured well, there's nothing wrong. He goes into it just going an hour and rolling his eyes.
Thank you for the first super chat, Nami.
You don't need to do a second one.
Second super chat, Nami. Plus, DA is a furry and BG is a scammer.
Only one of those two things are true.
He Hungers for Host says, if there's one
This
thing
is what
that
y'all
Demon
get.
Slayer has done,
This is
it's shown
absolutely what y'all
and
get.
surface level that the mainstream anime sphere is. It has never been shown better than with this.
That was a complete cocking of that TTS.
If there's one thing that Demon Slayer done, is show how empty, stupid, and surface level that the mainstream anime sphere is. It has never been shown better than this. Because you hear a lot of it's simple, and that's enough for people
That's the point.
suddenly.
You know, there are so many incredible, underappreciated series out there. Yet
Here we go with this shit. Oh my god, this show gets more popularity than my favorite shows that deserve the Man, shut like, bro. Can we start a fucking video without using this excuse?
But didn't he talk about how Demon Slayer beat One Piece in his video?
Yeah. They're gonna
I don't scam anybody, Jerobo.
There are repeated things, of course. We talk about how the
Universal Instinct Goku, Angel Seed Goku, Autonomous Dragon Force Goku.
Thank you for the super chat, Jerobo.
I had to sneak that one in.
It's just...
Bro, if I had a nickel for every time a nigga made a video about Demon Slayer or just any show, period, and they started off by saying, oh, this show gets the popularity that these shows deserve. Like, bro, I would be a fucking millionaire right now. Like, holy shit.
all anyone wants is
And of course he would think this show is good right here. Of course he would think this fucking let me show y'all what this shit is right here.
Oh no.
We're not going to him showing the manga
Oh
stuff.
no, what is it? What I don't even know what that is.
Of course he would think that shit is good. Of course he would think that shit is good. Let me show y'all what that shit is. Let me show y'all real quick. Just in case y'all not caught up on what that weird ass manga is. Cause he apparently Demon Slayer, you know, apparently that show deserves more recognition or some shit or whatever the fuck he said. Let's go to that manga real quick.
What is he doing? Search for the manga. And if it's done, it was up top. What is he doing?
Wait, what the fuck is the name of that manga? Dorada, whatever the fuck it's called?
It was literally at the top.
Is there something wrong with Durarara?
No, he's talking about Don.
What's the name of that manga?
Something different.
What are we doing?
You said Kingdom is goated? I don't know about Kingdom, so I can't really say shit.
Triggered, this is your
But
point.
This shit right here, this shit is, nah. This manga is like straight weird. This is like some pedophile shit. If y'all niggas hate Mushoku Tensei, then it's like, bruh, how can y'all not shit on this right here? Like, holy shit.
I don't know what that manga is. I have seen no examples of weird things. I'm afraid I can't believe you, Triggered.
All the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries.
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm
What are you
doing?
doing, sir? If it is an hour long, that gives him more time to explain himself. What is the problem with having that long video? It's really that people expect their things to be so succinct that it's just like, you should be able to explain everything in the first 11 minutes, and that should be good enough. Well, a long video can also be done with filler. Man, I sing the Ballad of Svit in Persona 5. Absolutely. The length is never the problem. It's the content that you put in the length. Because Svit, so much of it was just that stupid confidence.
Saying
stuff.
exactly what happened. Synopsis for 50, 60, 70% of the confidant ninjas going, hey, this is bad. Moving on.
Yeah, if you cut that crap out, there's so much less time spent there. But if he cut all that stuff out, it'd be roughly just his points. And that would be fine to be a 2.5, 3 hour video instead of the 4 hour monster that he did.
But I think the Demon Slayer video by Mack is succinct enough to be like, this is warranted of an hour video.
Remember that manga? Don, whatever the fuck that shit called?
Literally at the top.
Okay, Don.
It's fine. It's fine. People miss things. It's fine.
I don't understand, dude.
It's fine.
Oh, here we go, right here. But what the fuck? Duh. Let me show y'all what this bullshit is. This is the shit that needs more praise right here. This is the shit that need more praise. An underage girl being.
Always
And hey, Future Triggered, ignore these guys. Thank you for the super
Actually
chat.
assaulted. Yeah, this what needs to get praised out there, right?
Is this the only thing that happened in the manga? Is this portrayed as a good thing? Is this leading to something? It's simply not just this. In something like a fairy tale, a shirt will get ripped open. It's just a kya sort of moment.
Demon Slayer had an underage girl get slapped on the butt by a grown man. Should we just throw all of Demon Slayer away now?
Nezuko is 12, 13, 15,
somewhere around there.
Time skip. Grows up, chest all out.
Should we just throw all of Demon Slayer away? He's showing us manga panels without any context.
Obviously not saying it's a good thing, but this isn't this is weird stuff because this happens.
Yeah, this what needs to get praised. Fuck the fact that, you know, the anime studios
Cotton
is gonna
Candy Hope says, "Oh no, not a manga that has pages. Not in my Semen Slayer."
And he's still going, and he's just like, that was the bad thing, that was the weirdo stuff, and he's going like 6-7 pages, and he's gonna keep going until he finds something else offensive to be like, look.
Don is a paranormal series. It's meant to be weird. Do Not Remind Me is fit with how he maliciously lied.
all the single furries, all the single furries, all the single
It's
furries,
not
all the single
even.
furries.
It's not even like it's a higher percentage of chance. It just happens. This man swears he doesn't like the show. Second time doing this. Thank you for the super chat.
Crazy.
That's the thing. He says so many times he's not a fan of Demon Slayer, but I've never seen him really defend another series based on a video that is denigrating that series outside of Demon Slayer.
It's just Demon Slayer.
Trigger is gonna say Demon Slayer was made in the old times, therefore it's fine because he's bum.
living shit out of this. Yeah, another series where they sexually exploit fucking little kids. Yeah, this is the shit that needs to get pressed out.
They do that in Demon Slayer Triggered.
Yeah, this the shit right. Yeah, this is the shiznick right here, right?
So out of the 100 chapters Don has, he looked at the first 5 pages and says, "This is a terrible series."
I don't know anything about this series. I can't defend it. This is what it is.
Yeah. Underage girls being sexualized and fighting in fucking fucking pantyhose and shit. Like, yeah. Yeah, this shit needs to be recognized though, right?
We got it, Triggered.
Yeah. Gotcha, buddy.
To talk about is whether or not Tanjiro wants to marry his sister.
What the fuck, dog?
This is this is just our thing. It's just our system. I don't know what goes on with it.
Demon Slayer is a masterpiece. The glory of Shonen's newest masterpiece. Demon Slayer just set a new standard. Has it? Has it really?
Yeah, they're talking about animation. In terms of animation, yes, Demon Slayer set a new standard.
No, not all of those are about animation. OP done right is not about animation. It's about things being overpowered.
Do you think that people outside of the anime sphere can do a 10-minute video just saying the words, "Look at this anime, it's so pretty"? They don't. Those are... Story is simple, characters are good, animation is good. It's a combination of stuff. It could be weighed heavily one way or the other, but it's not just animation good.
Not once in that video did Giga say anything about fucking Demon Slayer being a revolutionary story. He's talking about the animation, nigga.
What has Demon Slayer...
Did you really watch that video? Why? I've kind of hate when people bring up thumbnails and titles and videos to denigrate them. It ignores any possible nuance in the videos. Absolutely, because the video titles and thumbnails are pure clickbait to get you into the thing. And too many people just read the title and see the thumbnail and just go, oh no, this is trash.
To earn such praise.
Animation.
Because from
That's not enough!
Yeah, that's not a good thing, Triggered.
Because we said it before, if Demon Slayer was the 13th thing that was animated like it, what should you praise about a Demon Slayer?
perspective, all I see is a derivative, uninspired, and incompetent manga that manages to fail at the most.
Rewind it a little bit. It will fix that slowdown.
It's not the slowdown, it's just off.
Off sync, I meant.
Is a derivative, uninspired, and incompetent manga that manages to fail at the most basic standards of writing.
That's not the fucking point. Niggas watch it for the simple story, the action, the fight scenes, and the good animation.
Okay, why are you putting what people watch this on all these people?
And okay, so you're strictly saying it doesn't matter that it's bad because people watch it for this thing that's good.
Moon Spice says, "Don't mean to be rude, but this guy looks like Mini-Lad."
Who gets to decide the standards of writer? Absolutely nobody. This is strictly Captain Mack's standards. At the same time, I mean, that if there were standards, there would actually be objectivity. But there is no objectivity. It's all subjective.
Like, dog, you want to talk about incompetent? You want to talk about a nigga that's unself-aware?
He never said anything about self-awareness.
Holy shit, like, no fucking way. No fucking way Demon Slayer is not the most inspiring shit ever. Whoever said that shit? Like, come on now. Also,
there have been people that have said things in Demon Slayer inspires me.
Yeah. We've seen revolutionary, generational things like that. Those really hype words.
YouTube. Everybody calls everything a masterpiece. And Homeboy, basically...
Yes, and he's calling it out.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's YouTube. Everybody calls everything trash. Why are you watching this video, Triggered?
This shit right here, like, let's not make...
Oh, he's going back to it.
Like, this shit right here is some of the most original shit ever, guy. Like, come on now.
What's not original about it?
What's not original about it? Never seen your Ghost Trick. Yeah, what's not original about it?
You telling me we never read a fucking story about two kids being able to fight supernatural shit?
It's
You
not
are
just about
boiled it
that.
down
It's
to
about
the
what
most.
you do with it. Because every story, most stories in shonen are just good versus evil. Oh, we've seen that before. So nothing's original at that point. Oh, a group of characters go somewhere. Oh, nothing's original at that point. Oh, a group of swordsmen fighting demons. We've seen that. If you boil it down to such a basic level, anything can be not original and generic and whatever.
Yeah, we never seen this before, right? We never read a manga before that talked about niggas going to war. We never did. We never seen that before, guys. But apparently he wants to...
Dragon Instinct Goku. Dragon Instinct Goku. Dragon Instinct Goku.
The only way to explain the issues with Demon Slayer in less than an hour is to skip over most of the problems. Thank you for the super chat, Master Jakes. Absolutely. When there's characters who have conflict, how unoriginal. The last completely original thing I've seen is probably The Matrix, and even that has tropes. Masked man with issues punches clown Batman. We are never gonna leave. Just get used to it.
Crazy.
more recognition than this series right here. See, like, bro, come on now. They want to talk about being incompetent.
I know right away that some people...
Let's push it back again.
Cotton Candy Hope says, "We've seen pictures put to page and printed out before all manga is unoriginal."
Yep, all unoriginal.
Competent.
We've seen people fall in love. Unoriginal.
I know right away that some people think I'm just trying to be a contrarian, or that I'm dunking on Demon Slayer because it's easy to hate popular things. But that isn't the...
Chainsaw Man over Demon Slayer, to be honest? Nah, you smoking dick. That last chapter...
You could have just said crack, Triggered.
Red the Chainsaw Man, that shit is ass.
Case. I don't go into any new series wanting to dislike it. I don't want to waste my time on something that I won't enjoy. But after reading Demon Slayer, I just felt genuinely confused about what exactly people enjoy about this series.
Bro, that's the problem. Why are you trying to understand? If you, like, what is this thing where everyone needs to feel like they need to like something because everyone says they need to like it? Or
Ooh,
So-
that's not what he said.
That's also not what
He said he's trying to understand what people like about it because I don't see it.
So if a movie about just a penguin walking down the road made $600 billion, would you not be like, what's going on with this? I would obviously want to know, why did this movie get this praise? What's going on with this? Why are people seeing this?
Every time something comes out in One Piece, he goes, "Why do y'all like this?"
It's
What's up with Max hair?
The hair is fine. But it's perfectly normal to be like, this is a global phenomenon. It is breaking box office records. It's breaking manga sales records. It's toppled One Piece. Why is this popular?
Let me check it out. And as you read, you go, "I truly
Hope
don't understand."
says, Triggered, you constantly complain that people don't look at other people's perspectives.
He does.
is anyone even saying that? Who is out here saying
He didn't say that.
you need to like a specific series because of its popularity? Like,
He didn't say
He
that.
didn't say that. He simply said, I want to see what's going on with this.
that's just how shit works, bro. And that doesn't even just pertain to the fucking anime industry. That goes for music, movies, and
Yes,
shit like.
but you're looking at it just pure surface level of just that is what it is. He's looking at it as going beneath the surface of why is this what it is? What is this doing that Don isn't doing that makes it so popular?
Maybe it's just me, but I don't have a problem with the hair.
I don't have a problem with that.
To be fair, I don't like reaction videos, you know, the ones that just steal content. But however, I feel like if you're making a video and starting off like this, it will leave a bad taste in people's mouth. Triggered be out here fighting straw man. Demon Slayer sold 84 million copies for its manga. Its movie did numbers. Who wouldn't want to understand why it's so popular and read and watch it?
And then when you read and watch it, you go, what's
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
That hair is distracting.
That goes for
It
music.
looks very much like the what a lot of video games have started doing with black people's hair, where they have that side dread thing.
Silver Heart Soul says,
Did one of the
what does Triggered like? He doesn't like Demon Slayer, but he here defending it again. And just said it better than CSM? This man is an anomaly.
Okay, I thought that one of the LMFAO people had a hairstyle like that, but it was just sort of like a puffy afro.
Movies and shit like, bro, everyone just likes something because they just like something. Like, I'm gonna be confused on why niggas like One Piece.
And you question it constantly.
Yes.
And now you're questioning, why is he questioning?
You can't do the same thing he's doing and go, why is he doing this thing? You're doing it! You've constantly done it!
Confused on why niggas like One Piece. But hey, niggas like One Piece. Let them get their shit off. Like, niggas is gonna like J.
No, you question that all the time. Are you saying J. Cole's bad?
Cole, but look, I think he's mid as fuck.
You're crazy.
Niggas gonna like him. It is what it is. Who the fuck cares?
So what is the
King
purpose of your
Cole.
channel? Is it just to get your opinion out there? And if it's just to get your opinion out there, he's just getting his opinion out there, but just saying, putting a little caveat of, I don't understand why people like this video. I mean, this anime.
Didn't he do that with JoJo? This y'all like?
He did.
Imagine me just sitting here like trying to read all of One Piece. Well, even though I kind of already did, so that's a bad example.
Debunked. Pre-bunked.
Imagine me just sitting here watching fucking a whole series that's like nothing but 1,000 chapters. Imagine me watching a whole
Like One
series
Piece?
just to try to understand why it's good.
Like One Piece? Like you're currently doing?
There's a difference between reading it to try to figure out why it's good and reading it to try to figure out why it's good and then just going, okay, I have enough that I want to make a video about the issues with this piece of media. That seems like where he went with it.
Like part 4, like JoJo's.
Yeah, that's It's not just to figure out why do people like it. Once you're into it and going, oh, some 50 chapters in, I could drop this, or I could read it enough to make a video.
Stupid. Watch and read what you like, not because
You don't know if you like it until you read it. I can't pick up a book, look at the cover, and go, I like this, so I'm going to read this.
This is potentially not a tap stream. This is just going to be like, okay, we're done.
Yeah. Remember how Just Stop likes Fairy Tail and you harshly berated him whenever you didn't have a counterpoint? Imagine understanding something to understand it crazy.
niggas tell you what is good and what is not good. Like, that shit is subjective, bro.
Everything is subjective. He never said anything about good. He tried to understand why it's popular. Why subjectively people like it.
And if you're just saying
Master
people
Jinx
like it
says,
because they like it, that's
I
not
was
going
promised a
anywhere.
good manga and I'm pissed about the series that I thought that I would like was so shallow and worthless. Are we not allowed to complain about being lied to?
We can complain about a lot of things within the manga.
And I saw
there's nothing wrong with it.
Like, this is the fucking...
And then I saw the anime.
Like, this is the fucking... Like, this is the syndrome of niggas just trying to fit in so they can have an opinion, bro.
He's doing the opposite by going against the common perception of the series being good and popular.
He wants to talk about it. He wants the frame of reference to talk about it, so he reads the entire thing.
And so they can have an opinion, bro.
Man,
Triggered accused Just Stop of having no friends. Yep.
too bad you can't see that on his channel anymore.
What about Playboy? Playboy Cardi is fucking trash. That nigga had one good song.
I don't care about your opinion of Playboy Cardi.
I don't know who that is.
It's a rapper.
Oh,
If he
I'm
was
not
trying
gonna
to
sit up
fit
here
in,
and
he
make
would just say he likes it and move on.
a fucking hour-long video.
Okay, here we go. Let's go back some.
Understand why niggas like Little Dirk. I can't understand a lot of things, but I'm not gonna sit out here and be like,
You can't understand it, but are you trying to understand it? Because what he and Just Stop did were try to understand
But
it.
he doesn't have that. He just goes, I don't understand it, and I'm never going to understand it, and nobody should understand it because people just like what they like, so let's move on.
So it sounds very much like his opinion can't be changed, and he believes other people's opinions can't be changed. But I don't even believe that. Otherwise, he wouldn't be trying to change people's opinions by going against them.
Debates and whatnot.
you know, I'm not gonna sit up here and make a fucking hour-long video bitching about why this artist is getting more attention than my fucking favorite artist. Who the fuck?
He didn't. That's not what the hour is for. It was the first 2 minutes, and now he's going into the issues of it.
Cares? Bro, that's what life is. That's what it is to have a lot of shit, different varieties of shit. Like,
yes, and people think it sucks that things they perceive to be not good or bad are more popular than things they perceive to be good.
And now it's fine to look at it and go, why is this popular?
different varieties of shit. Like, who the fuck cares, dog?
Yes, Triggered. People read and watch and read things so they have an opinion on them. Thank you for the super chat, Jinx. Yes.
He doesn't understand that.
It's already been decided. Even if it's set in stone, I'll smash that future! Hey, Deku, shut up, you nerd!
That one's not my fault. Oh, old dude replied again.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's dead.
Salik is back? Fam, I'm not watching. Hey, Salik, you in here? Salik, let me know if you in here. I'm not finna watch a 1 hour fucking video of a nigga bitching about why one series is more popular than the other, or
No, he didn't. That was the first couple of minutes, couple sentences.
That would be like if somebody watched this JoJo's video and then they were like, it's just a 15-minute video of him complaining about gay people and how gay JoJo's looks. Like, no.
this series or my favorite series not getting popularity. We're not gonna do this just stop shit again, bro. Cause this is what these stupid niggas fail to realize. Bro, you can like what you want to like. You like
Yes,
And you can dislike what you want to dislike.
And you can talk
voice that
about-
opinion online.
You can talk about the things you dislike, like you do constantly.
stupid niggas fail to realize. Bro, you can like what you want to like. Like no one is forcing you to like Demon Slayer. Like when Just Stop said he liked the Hunter x Hunter, whatever the fuck. It's like, cool, you like Hunter x Hunter. Like, I can think it's trash, you can think it's good. But when Just Stop sits there and try to make it seem like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot because I think Demon
Triggered is the death of conversation. He is purely, hey, like what you want to like and move on, except for the stuff that I want to talk about when I don't like it or when I like it and I want to talk about it. He can do whatever he wants and frame it in whatever way he wants, and then other people do the exact same thing, and all of a sudden they're weirdos or whatever.
He got cooked with Just Stop. He got cooked with Yumasuke.
He got cooked constantly.
We not finna do. You think Trigger doesn't show chat because he knows he doesn't want to show context of the few reasonable people going against him? No clue why he doesn't.
Could be that. Could be that.
It could be like a DSP thing where the content and me are what's important to my stream as opposed to whatever you guys are talking about in the chat.
He could just not even know how to do it and just not even want to look it up. Could be a lot of things.
Unless it's okay, man, this is on people who like Black Clover does it all the time.
good. But when Just Stop sits there and try to make it seem like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot because I think Demon Slayer is better, that's what makes that nigga fucking like.
Did he say that? When did he say that? He did not say that.
This man is an idiot because he thinks Demon Slayer is better than Hunter x Hunter?
No, if he called you an idiot, it was because you're making a horrible point.
Idiotic
video.
But now you a fucking clown at that point. What makes your taste subject, or what makes your taste objective?
Nothing. He never said my tastes were objective. Because you call people idiots for saying something. It's better than blank. You constantly say y'all like One Piece, y'all like a fairy tale. So clearly your opinion is worthless or worth less than somebody that doesn't. How does he not get this?
Fucking clown at that point.
Yes, he truly doesn't know the meaning of objective. He just spits it out because it sounds smart to say.
Taste subject, or what makes your taste objective? It's the same with this little goofy ass nigga right here. It's like,
why is he goofy instantly? You've seen 1 minute and 23 seconds, and now he is a goofy person.
Yeah. He's not made a point that you agree or disagree with other than why isn't this popular as
he didn't call you an idiot, but I will triggered, you're an idiot.
But I will.
Goofy ass nigga right here. It's like, dude, who the fuck cares? Like what you like, bro. Make a channel on why you think those deserve the fucking attention. Like,
didn't you do that? Do we have to go through your video list and see how many fake videos you've seen, you've got of this deserves attention versus, oh, this is trash. Oh, this is bad.
fuck cares, dog? Shit. Hold on, Salik, you in here, right? Let Salik cook. Salik is the Ronald McDonald actor. What the fuck does that have to...
He's a clown.
Yes, triggered.
You say, yo, you're ready? Nigga, I asked you that. Hold on real quick.
You can skip a little bit.
Hey, I'm now, so if you pick...
Actually, let's just go to 17.
Who the fuck cares?
Alright, let's go back.
I deserve this type of praise.
Intro video and his female emotions.
This shit over here. People are saying this is better than Hunter x Hunter. And
he never said that. No one ever said that.
He's just making up stuff.
You are making things up, Triggered.
it's like, who the fuck cares? Who cares, nigga? Like, no one fucking cares if you
Yo,
think
bro,
this shit is
Triggered.
better, dog. Like what you want to like.
Triggered.
Like, come on now. Yeah, what's up?
I got one thing to say about that Darth Vader video, right? Believe it or not,
I don't care what Salik is saying about Darth Vader or whoever.
Triggered is legitimately a school bully. He started crying again. Triggered, he's too focused on certain things, and he'll stick on that forever.
You said a little tricky.
you can hear me? Trigger?
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Salik. You good?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, what's up?
Yeah, so what I was saying was, believe it or not, that Darth Vader versus Obito fight was
He's still on it. We're doing something here, Salik.
He sucks. Salik sucks, y'all.
Yes, Dark Vader.
because Darth Vader literally
Oh my god. I can't believe he's still talking about this.
all that. Yeah, Darth Vader is hell.
Oh my god, bro. Bro.
It couldn't have been more perfect.
Who could pop?
Open win the fight. Darth Vader was the
I went a minute ahead. I jumped a minute ahead.
Fix your shit, and then, like, you know, just hit me up, alright? Oh, hell no. Yeah, his ass not even in here no more. Yeah, his ass gone.
You want to just show your DMs like that, Triggs?
Yeah, nah, that shit was rough. Look, no, I never said Darth Vader wasn't OP. Like, he probably is OP as shit, but against Obito, like, come on, dog. Obito is, like, way too hacks. Way too fucking hacks. And if you have to go to a comic book to beat fucking, or to go to a comic book to have...
Where do you think Obito comes from?
It's to get a better idea of his feats outside of the movie.
I'm not doing this. Where 31.
As much as the next guy. Probably more, actually.
You said Gear 5th Luffy... Wait, Gear 5th Luffy or Obito who wins? Oh, shit.
Why are you looking at Triggered for power scaling opinions?
Obito might still win that, though.
I could make a whole video
Sakijiba
about why
says, can you bring back DA saying, explain yourself, you baby?
I just have a lot of triggered clips for this stream. So it'll come back.
I could make a whole video about why I love animators and think they're insane. But good animation is only worth so much if the story that it's attached to isn't of the same quality.
No shit.
Incredible
Do you not understand, Triggered? The video is over. If you agree with that, we're done here. Because that's Demon Slayer.
That is literally his point.
don't hit as hard if there's no narrative weight behind them. Well-directed character moments don't make you feel anything if the build-up to that point is non-existent. So yes, I need you to forget the flashy animation for a moment, because today we're talking about the writing behind Demon Slayer and the many ways that it simply doesn't work.
Oh.
And yes, there will be Demon Slayer spoilers ahead.
Hey.
Disclaimer throughout this video.
Why did he say, oh, and here we go like that? Like he was expecting something else.
Hey.
Disclaimer throughout this video, I mistakenly referred to the author of Demon Slayer by masculine pronouns, only to find out during editing that they prefer gender-neutral pronouns. I am very sorry about that. That was my
Goyo Haru Gotoge, which was first serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump. To say that Demon Slayer was Gotoge's first big success would be an understatement. In fact, it's been so successful.
Said Luffy will win.
He can't.
He is.
He can't. Why? Why are we talking about power?
Not trying to feel for a character.
That nigga Luffy broken as hell. I ain't gonna he'll fuck around, turn Obito into a jump rope or some shit. Turn his ass to Annihilator or something.
Successful that Gotoge was included in the Times 100 most influential people list.
Man, what the fuck is he talking about? Get it? Why does Demon Slayer suck?
Kentaro Miura, the brilliant author of Berserk, which has been a massive inspiration for other manga creators and artists the world over. Eiichiro Oda, the author of One Piece, a manga that has eclipsed Batman in comic sales. Akira Toriyama. I don't even like Dragon Ball and I think that's bullshit. Demon Slayer is
What the fuck is he talking about?
You skipped ahead so you don't know! What he's talking about is those other people did not get into times, but somehow the creator of Demon Slayer did. If you would have played the video, you would have known!
What the fuck is he talking about?
set sometime in Japan's Taisho era and follows the story of Tanjiro Kamado. Tanjiro is just a normal kid from a small remote village.
You said, what is bro talking about? I don't fucking know.
Cause you skipped ahead, go into movie first 15 minutes, walk out for 40 minutes, come back. What's going on, bro?
This is the epitome of Goislop content. You should watch the OG vid. It's like watching DSP reacts.
No, we watched it. We already talked about it. It's roughly okay. He makes good points. Mm-hmm. He makes some mistakes in the video. Like, there's not much we can talk about.
It's very, very good.
He's trying to do this fake ass SNL shit where he does this dragged out, unnecessary ass introduction to fucking make himself seem more fucking, I don't fucking know, guess more knowledgeable about some shit. I don't fucking know. Like, bro, we get it. Berserk is the shit.
That wasn't the point.
He mentioned Berserk like a minute ago.
That wasn't the point of showing Berserk.
Like, I know he's not trying to say One Piece is good, because if he's finna bitch about fucking Demon Slayer's writing skills, I know he better have the same issues with One Piece.
What are those?
What are the same issues in One Piece that are the same issues in Demon Slayer to complain about? Unless you want to say Nebula's writing issues.
And what are his issues with Demon Slayer Triggered?
What the hell I'm saying? You don't know what the issues are.
Have the same issues with One Piece, because if this whole argument
what happened to like what you like?
Yeah, what happened to like what you like?
Whole argument is, oh, I can't feel for the characters because the story doesn't allow enough time for me to adjust to them. It's like, oh, you need to get the fuck out of here with that, because that's subjective.
Yes, it is subjective. And subjectively, he said,
yes,
you don't get enough time to connect with them.
Do we have to look at your videos and go, this is not objective, this is subjective, when you say that this is bullshit, or why didn't he sex up this lady?
Whether you feel for a character...
Yeah, that was the whole thing with, subjectively, you should be pouncing on this woman, because clearly she wants it.
L.
Just L. 1,000 channel points for L. One Piece is an amazing series with some bad moments, and Demon Slayer has good moments in an otherwise terrible series. They are not the same.
Completely different.
For a character or not, that's completely subjective, and a lot of that has to do with the pacing too. Like, some people like drawn out ass stories where they need time to marinate with the characters. Some people just like
Yes, and it seems like he's one of those people. He's not wrong for feeling that way, just like you're not wrong for wanting condensed, let's get in and out in 180 chapters.
So long as you can explain the merits of both of them.
Or the faults of both of them. What's the issue?
Some people just like a quick story where they don't need to fucking invest in the characters, because niggas like...
I want to invest in... But here's the thing. People are investing in the Demon Slayer characters, even absent of those drawn-out things. People are investing in Tanjiro and Nezuko and all of them. And you actually cannot say that people are not investing in them.
Invest in the characters because niggas like me realize they're fucking cartoon characters.
Again, you're not allowed to be invested in... Can we get all that clean one more time?
Oh my god.
Just the discrediting of, no, don't feel for characters.
Because that's subjective.
Alright, I gotta go back a little bit more, actually.
Skills. I know he better have the same issues with One Piece, because if his whole argument is, oh, I can't feel for the characters because the story doesn't allow enough time for me to adjust to them, it's like, oh, you need to get the fuck out of here with that, because that's subjective. Whether you feel for a character or not, that's completely subjective, and a lot of that has to do with the pacing too. Like some people like
Not all the
drawn out
time.
ass stories where
You
they
can feel
need time to
something in a couple
marinate with the
seconds.
characters. Some people just like a quick story where they don't need to fucking invest in the characters because niggas like me realize they're fucking cartoon characters. Why the fuck do I need to get invested with a cartoon character?
He's looking. So this is a really weird mindset because he's not looking at it as this is a fictional character. He's strictly looking at it as it's a cartoon character. He's like separating the two. Fictional characters can be invested in. You're supposed to emotionally invest in fictional characters.
Adrian Rusco says, Triggered himself is a cartoon character at this point.
True. That's why we don't care about him. But yeah, it seems like the cartoon character thing is meant to denigrate it as it's a cartoon. You know, Rocko's Modern Life, Teletubbies, it's all over there in this cartoon. Don't feel for this stuff. As opposed to fictional characters, which I guess you should be able to feel. Can we feel for fictional characters, or is it simply the cartoon stuff?
I don't know.
But this cartoon don't feel for him. How does he not have 0 viewers at that point? Because that's so... Who in his audience don't care about cartoon characters?
What do you covet if you're not going to invest in the characters in a story, regardless of cartoons or not? What do you covet out of that story? What do you want?
Normally is only as good as if you care about the things going on within the fight, the story, the characters.
You've
the
said it
reasons why
before.
it's in the fight.
You'd rather watch a 4-star wrestling match with 2 people you care about than a 5-star wrestling match with 2 people you don't care about. Even though it's technically better, it's not. You don't care as much because you don't know these people. I can show you a match of Kenny Omega and Okada, but you're gonna go, I don't really know Kenny Omega. I don't really know Okada. So why? Okay, it's good, but I don't care about it.
Ironic from an anime channel. This is just one of those convenient points that he needs to make at this time, so he could just go discredit this person for caring about this, for precogging an argument that he hasn't even made yet. First off, and second off, don't care about cartoon characters because that's weird, and I'm one of those people that don't care.
I think it's more that it's just like it's for children, so don't care about it.
Yeah, I misspoke with the Teletubbies, you know, of that ilk.
I guess people don't care about Mufasa and Simba going by that logic. They're just cartoons.
Yeah, you're just not allowed to. But you can care in the live action version because they're no longer cartoons, asterisk.
But if they're animated, wouldn't it still be the same?
That's where the asterisk comes from.
I like Lily's outfit and Ken's a lot. I didn't like, who were the other two? There was one I really didn't like.
Yeah, I remember there. I forget.
That's probably why I forget, because I ain't like them. Where's Azucena for Tekken 8? Give me her. That's all I give a shit about.
Everybody's coming.
It's like, come on now. Like, unless a character dies within, like, let's say, if a character dies within, like, let's say the first 15 minutes of a show and they're barely introduced, then okay, it's like, all right, get the fuck out of here, dog. It's like,
what happens in Demon Slayer?
That was his family.
They are barely introduced.
They die within the first 15 minutes.
This happens in Demon Slayer, which was a big point of just stop. Triggered.
Universal Instinct Goku, Angel Seed Goku, Autonomous Dragon Force Goku.
Need to fix that cut.
If I'm not
Cyberman
allowed...
Lorf says, what about Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where there is a mix of live action and animation?
You can
we
only
care
care
about
about the live action people.
Yeah, and their plight, and it better not have to do with the cartoon.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If I'm not allowed to get invested in the character or get emotionally attached to the story, I'm just gonna have to stop watching anime.
You're gonna have to stop watching.
Give up
so many things.
Thank you for the super chat, Master Jink.
If you believe that you can care about things that are outside of cartoons, like live actions, movies, and stuff, what puts that above anime and cartoons where you can care about it? Is it simply this is a human and I can make that human connection as I look at Robert Downey Jr.'s eyes as he does to Snap? Is that just it? Because if you can't feel empathy for something that is not directly human, we got a problem because dogs aren't human. Are you just going to kick a dog? Or is that just going to watch this is real life?
Are you going to watch
another barrier?
I ain't really give a fuck about that. But if it's a character that's been like, sitting there for like...
Just Stop timed it and his family were on screen for a little over 2 minutes. And then he complained that he was timing how long they were on screen for. 5 characters died. Big tears.
But if it's a character that's been like, you know, sitting there for like at least 2 episodes, it's like, oh.
But again, oh, okay. What's he gonna say?
You know, but even then, still then, like I can't even sit here and make it seem like I do care about that shit because I really don't. When I read stories, I genuinely do not give a fuck about investing in the characters and shit like that. I more care so about the logic of how the story is written.
So characters acting consistently and logically within their characters, you would have to care about that, right?
Didn't he say, "Oh, y'all are the type of do we need to apply logic to everything?" When he was doing the Just Stop one. So now he cares about logic more than anything. But do we need to apply logic to everything? So things I believe should be logical, I look for the logic in that. And if it's things I don't care about being logical, who cares if they're illogical?
Characters acting logically allows the story to act logically. If Zoro just turned around and just cut off Luffy's head and then they had to go hunt Zoro, it'd be logical for them to go hunt Zoro for killing the captain, but it wouldn't be logical for Zoro to do that thing. So the character,
nor for the story to switch into
you would have to look at the impetus of this is the character acting illogically, so the story can act logically. But you're not even looking at that. You're just like, I care about logic.
Clanad top 20 for Triggered. Talking about logic. Logic of story. Hey, how was Nezuko able to survive the sun? Hey, why could Muzan not find the blue spider lily?
Hey, why did Nezuko only need to sleep for 2 years that one time?
When I read stories, I refuse to believe this man reads it all. Yeah, logic like being able to move your organs. Hey,
that's fine! The bubble thing! No, he didn't understand the bubble thing.
No, he truly didn't understand.
So we can't even complain about that, because he was arguing against ghosts. Not those ghosts, not the hallucination ghosts, which is illogical. This dude is off his rocker.
What did Mac miss? It'll come up in the video eventually, but Mac missed.
No, he's gonna skip it.
Mac missed that the sword slashes aren't really
they're not really making water, and he goes, what's so special about these swords that can make them cut demons' heads off?
But it was explained that it was a special stone. He also didn't mention stuff like the government,
and there was like 1 or 2 other things I can't quite remember.
Logic of the characters, if what they're doing.
What logic of the characters?
Logic of Triggered.
But you're not invested in the characters. You just care about what they're doing is logical.
I more care so about the logic of how the story is written, the logic of the characters, if what they're doing makes sense and shit like that.
But even that's subjective. Mm-hmm. Because what you think makes sense may not make sense to the next person.
What makes a good story for me is not me and my attachment with the fucking characters.
He does not like slice of life. He can't read it.
But Clannad! Oh, crap. That's pure. I would love to see why he likes Clannad, if this is the case, because that is the relationship between these two people and all of his friends and her making friends and all that stuff.
Swordsman Village was my turning point in the manga. Tanjiro smelling the future.
Smelling the future.
Nezuko talking and walking in the sun, and Tanjiro using Zenitsu's lightning breathing once.
You got far before it was a turning point. Bigfoot, that's why.
That's where a lot of One Piece niggas get shit fucked up when they try to say they shit is good because they feel like reading a fucking 1,000 chapters and forcing yourself to spend time with a one-dimensional crew of pirates. Oh yeah, this makes it
Hey! One-dimensional has nothing to do with logic.
Yeah.
Making them more 3-dimensional has nothing to do with logic. Are they acting logically within the story?
Why do you care that people like these characters?
Yes. Why do you care?
Why are you now going to mock them for liking these characters?
Oh no, it was already bad, but the Swordsman Village.
Okay, that was the breaking point of just like, nah, I can't do it no more.
Story because I can feel
Clannad is made to connect the characters. It is the camera in their face as they're crying and sad and happy and all this stuff. It is characters talking to each other.
And I think he said when he was doing that list that it made him emotional.
Whatever the convenient argument is right now, I'm gonna make it. He has not made the argument that I don't care about these characters, but he's already talking about you shouldn't care about characters.
But it's just a cartoon, so why does it matter to you? People are invested. Smelling the Future makes complete sense. Can't you guys also do it? Scam. I'm not forcing myself to love the Straw Hats, and I like spending time with them.
Yeah, I don't see why it has to be forced to. Triggered, are they objectively bad?
This video is negative 13 out of 10. We can go.
We could have gone earlier when he went, a good animation doesn't carry a bad story. And Triggered's like, right. We could have went then. But Triggered, he's not a smart man, and he doesn't realize that just ruins everything that he's ever going to talk about in Demon Slayer.
Well, I thought I had it.
And forcing yourself to spend time with a one-dimensional crew of pirates. Oh yeah, this makes it a good story because I can feel for the characters. That's bullshit.
Is that why people think
Is
it's
that
a good
the
story?
only reason why people think that that's a good story, Triggered? Or is it a myriad of reasons that people think that it's a good story? I have never heard anybody say, I like One Piece simply
Chris the
because
Chill
I can
says,
feel for the characters.
what's worse, smelling the future or smelling the past? 'Cause Toriko can smell the distant past, and I mean distant.
Oh, that sounds bad. Oh no, I'm not there in Toriko.
Maybe he could smell like what happened on like a plant, and it's like the blood. I don't know what happened necessarily there. Smelling the Future is some bullshit though. You can at least glean things from smelling a plant that had like animal blood.
And
yes.
they walked in this town because this town is the only town that sells this type of plum, and I can smell that plum on their foot.
You could glean logically something from that.
How are those Straw Hats one-dimensional, and why is it bad? Explain. No. They simply are objectively. Moving on. You're not allowed to like them lest you be mocked by Triggered.
Triggered defense mechanism activate. Berate other series.
He got one card in his Yu-Gi-Oh deck. He just plays it just, your series bad. And then they just get mind crushed and blown away. 0 life points, 1 card. It's like this buff is unbeatable.
Maybe for you that works, but for me, like, no, nigga, like, I don't...
Okay, and it works for them.
Yes.
What's the problem?
And you said it doesn't work for you, so that's a subjective thing. So you're speaking with subjectivity, but he can't speak with subjectivity.
He must be objective in his takedown of this.
But One Piece doesn't work for you. But Demon Slayer is not allowed to not work for Captain Mack. He has to be objective. You don't have to.
But for me, like, no, nigga, like, I don't care about that shit. Is the story good? Does the villains make sense in their actions? Like,
what hasn't happened there? What is bad about the story? What villain hasn't made sense?
Villains pretty unique in their ideals and shit like that. That's
unique in their ideals? What are Demon Slayer villains? What do they want?
Their hand demon didn't really want anything.
It's pretty unique in their ideals and shit like that. That's all I care about. I don't fuck about this shit.
Very normal.
But you don't like Zenitsu. You're fine. You're like, liking characters because you're not allowed to like characters, but you're allowed to dislike characters. I don't understand that mindset.
Master Jinx says, at this point I refuse to believe that Triggered believes anything that comes out of his mouth. He will just say whatever he needs to at any moment, no matter the contradictions he creates.
Yeah, just for the argument.
Maybe he believes it when he says it.
And then it's just overwritten. He's got 100 megabytes of thought, and each thought costs 75 megabytes. So this is the one thought. He says it gets pushed out for another one.
Very normal. Not special at all. He cares deeply for his large family, but chapter 1 plot twist. They're all dead. Killed overnight while Tanjiro was away. No killer in sight. Tanjiro acts fat.
This guy thinks Demon Slayer's Arthur unironically has weird pronouns, when in reality she just...
Never said that.
He never said that.
Never said that. legit said it's my mistake because I didn't know they preferred they them pronoun instead of he him, and I said he him throughout, and I apologize for that.
This is Trigger's fans. He's cultivated this fan base of people who somehow misinterpreted it that hard.
We're moving past the Arthur.
We're moving past the Arthur.
Arthur unironically has
I
weird
guess we're not.
pronouns, when in reality she just wanted to hide her identity and have her having her sex reveal was a threat. Bro, I don't know what this. I don't even see the whole point of that fucking introduction. I really don't even see the whole point of that introduction. Niggas should have just got straight to the point with this shit, dog.
You say what happens in the story before you get to your point
In JoJo,
about the story.
You explained that you're fine with gay people. You explained that you were told to watch this thing.
What was the point of that intro instead of getting to the point?
Rules for thee.
Fast, realizing that his sister Nezuko may still be alive. Can't have the primary love interest die too quickly now. He rushes to get her to a doctor, but chapter 1 plot twist.
He didn't even say that.
She's a demon.
In the world of Demon Slayer, demons are monsters with superhuman strength and abilities that feed on humans in order to grow stronger. Demons can regenerate almost any damage they take, but they die in the sunlight, so they can only hunt at night. They're a lot like Reddit mods in our world. The only way for Nezuko to have become a demon would be if Tanjiro's family was attacked by a demon. But that's not important right now. What matters is that Nezuko is a demon. Meaning, just like a woman from Alabama, she wants a piece of her brother.
All the single furries, all the single furries.
What was that timing?
All the single furries.
Thank you for the super chat soul. Oh no, he found one mistake. He's going to discredit him by saying he's intolerant
I'm so
now.
glad Mac didn't put 3 things in the comment to go back to so many times.
Her off and tries to.
Man, what the fuck? What is up with these fucking sex jokes, dog? Like what the fuck?
He's saying that it doesn't even
Trigger,
matter.
you just said you gotta be smoking dick. You just said that, Trigger. That's that RAM not catching up with him.
That the 100
It's
megs.
gone.
That memory is kaputski.
Done.
You said multiple times. Like, you spent a good 3 minutes talking about how Just Stop jack off.
Yes.
Pornhub, cocoa butter. You know
the rest.
Palma.
Fucking sex jokes, dog. Like what the fuck?
Plead with her.
Like what is up with this nigga and fucking Tanjiro and Nezuko doing? Like what's going on with these niggas, bro?
It's a joke. If
This
you don't
is the
find it
second
funny,
time he
then you
made a
don't find
joke about that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Until a man with a sword tries to kill Nezuko in order to protect Tanjiro. This man is a demon slayer. What's that?
And what is his point right now when he says plot twist? Is he trying to say that the plot twists are like generic as hell?
He's making a joke that there are plot twists when really it's just the plot kicking in.
It's just a joke, Triggered. He didn't make an argument with that.
He did not make an argument with that. He didn't say they were generic or anything.
Better than your recurring M-bombs, Triggered. He uses that word quite liberally.
Trying to say that the plot twists are like generic as hell, because I fuck with Berserk, but if you read the beginning of Berserk, my nigga, like Gus is literally just a stereo.
This is the second time that he's fighting an argument that has not been made yet.
Or may never be made.
Gus is literally just a stereotypical
Gus?
edgelord. Like, I know this is not his point, right? Luffy, like,
No.
One Piece starts off with Luffy just saying, I want to be the greatest of all time. Like, fucking Ash Ketchum. The only difference is he wants to be the fucking Pirate King, so...
Ash wanted to be a Pokemon master, not the greatest of all time.
He's trying to insinuate that Demon Slayer's introductions or the shit that they do is like kind of generic.
Did he say that, Triggered? Is that what his point was? Do not try to be like, no, this is the point and we're gonna go, yeah, heard it all before. No, Triggered.
No.
Demon Slayer's introductions or the shit that they do is like kind of generic? Because if that's the case, then the shit that
Black
you
Swordsman
showcase,
Gus.
especially with this weird ass manga right here.
Oh my god.
Suck my dick. That's my request to you.
I suppose. That came out of nowhere. My goodness.
Gustavo Fring.
But he always has to get that one thing that he can pick and go back to. You like fairy tale. So once Just Stop says something that Trigger can't counteract, he goes back to the fairy tale.
Kaiser, you should be watching none of this. Zero of this.
Except for the fact that work is perfect time to watch this. That's
most stories start the same way. There is not a unique way to start.
Triggered, how did this story start and how is it similar to Demon Slayer? Did this person's family get killed? Are they on a revenge quest?
What does this story start like? What story can you extrapolate from what happened in the beginning of this and go, it's just like that thing?
What other stories start like Demon Slayer? What other stories start like One Piece?
What other story started like Black Clover?
There is not a unique way to start out. Well, there is unique ways, but it's not an original way you can start off a story to make it.
Kaiser,
okay,
he is not gonna debate anybody with any form of intelligence. Yumasuke cooked that man to the point he got rid of his Discord.
But why would he say there is no original? Well, I guess there is original, but there's no unique way to do it. What's the difference? Go back to that full thing.
What story started like World Triggered?
Most stories start the same way. There is not a unique way to start out. Well, there is unique ways, but it's not an original way you can start off a story to make it be like some shit you never seen before. Like, no. It could probably be handled in a different way, but in most cases, a lot of stories have pretty much the same introductions.
Pause. And remember, this was never Captain Mack's point.
Never.
Not even the beginnings of the point.
Name me one show that started like Yu Yu Hakusho. What
dumb.
story started like Full Metal Alchemist? Is there a video of that Yumasuke debate? No, I think he deleted that one. That one was Kaputski. It was a cooking. It was a cooking.
Have pretty much the same introductions.
You might be asking. Oh God, I hope you aren't asking.
How was Ippo? How was the start of Ippo like something else?
He's just talking.
Just triggered a shadow box at a point that does not exist.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hope you aren't asking.
You said, nah, those gifts are sus? You said, what the fuck, bro? Probably reads Oshino incest?
Don't put whatever
Yo,
on
I
this.
fixed the problem.
Don't
give
you
me a
like
second.
he probably
said
does
he is in
this
his mom's
thing.
basement making YouTube videos.
That's not a point.
They're just calling him a loser, and Trigger's just laughing about it. He's in his mom's basement. Ah ha 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 ha.
Fam got all those One Piece mangas in the background talking about some Demon Slayer is incompetent, but when to talk about writing skills, get the fuck out of here.
What is a point he's talked about so far, Trigger, to where you can go, this man is wrong about Demon Slayer?
A One Piece fan talking about writing? Like,
Discredit.
Divine Instinct Goku, Ultra Essence Goku, True Divine Essence Goku.
Thank you for this. That's so. Wait, I thought they were Batman and Robin. Is Robin on his Nightwing arc now? I don't know what's going on with their partnership.
They seem,
it seems
friendly
cool
enough, but they butt heads.
Yeah. You're going to butt head with your brother. You're going to butt head with your friends. It's always going to do it. Please play the clip about him yelling when Demon Slayer lost Anime of the Year.
Derisive laugh.
oh, now that's the last nigga that should be talking about what series is not well written. A fucking One Piece fan? Are you?
What's not well written about One Piece?
I don't remember him saying that Demon Slayer is not well written yet.
No.
I don't think he's made that point.
He looked at the title and went, ah.
Fucking serious? Like, come on, dog. Like, imagine
The old, he likes something I don't like, so he must be wrong.
The old razzle dazzle, the triggered 1-2.
Hey,
Insult comboed into you like thing.
hey, you say Demon Slayer is bad? What do you like? Oh, I like Yu Hakusho. I like one.
Yep, and there you go. Locked on.
fucking serious? Like, come on, dog. Like, imagine a nigga that reads One Piece trying to tell you how to tell a story.
Discredit.
I'm on your ass,
Discredit.
bitch. I'm on your ass.
That was a clip. That was the I'm on yo.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make people know because it was a pause and then right into that. I like that clip a lot.
Like, come on now, dog. Like, get the fuck out of here. Hey, so give me a second. I'm finna bring you up in a second, bro.
Hey, man.
Hold on. Let me
That was a clip. That's all.
see.
Voice alert.
So, hey, this your last time, bro. If your mic not good, then it's
If
like
he starts talking about
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader or whatever,
Dark
what he
Vader.
said.
He said Dark Vader. Thank you for the super chat, Master Jink. He goes on these long tangents talking about
Even
things.
if it's already been decided, even if it's set in stone, I'll smash that future! Hey, Deku, shut up, you nerd!
He goes on these long tangents talking about things that the other person didn't even say. He needs to start addressing the actual points. I didn't come here to listen to him talk to himself.
Yeah. But he thinks that he's so smart and he's got the arguments already figured out that he's just going, you said the story, oh, you must be talking about how you care about characters. I don't care about characters and nobody should care about characters, so it's already been debunked.
He just keeps saying stop the stream now.
yeah. Hey, hello? Yo, you good?
No, he's not good, Triggered.
Silly.
Cool. Let's just jump 30 seconds into the future.
It's always the
I'm on
One
your
Piece.
ass, bitch! I'm on your ass!
It's the rev up.
Always the One Piece fans. Fam, I'm trying to tell you, dog. It's fucking, bro. You now that I'm thinking about it, it is.
Oh, True King. There's already a video I really want Kaiser to be part of.
One Piece fan. Yo, this is not surprising at all.
He expressed the interest in the
Lester
video,
says,
as a matter of fact.
Black Swordsman Gus versus Dark Vader.
Gus!
It's always the One Piece niggas hating on fucking Demon Slayer. You can't sit up here and talk about fucking writing skills in the series and you like One Piece.
Discredit. Discredit.
What other evidence of One Piece likers discrediting Demon Slayer do you have besides just stop
Suck
Captain
my
Mack
dick.
and us?
That's my request to you.
How much do you engage in this argument, Triggered? Is it not possible to simply like one thing and dislike another thing and vice versa?
Like, come on now, dog. You want to talk about generic?
That is too many.
That is too many, Hope. Thank you, Hope, but that is too many. That is simply too many. Thank you for the super chat.
It's gonna be a cascade of
one part of me is still happy that this. Oh, Jesus Christ!
It's already been decided. Even if it's set in stone, I'll smash that future!
isn't bad.
Hey,
That's
Deku,
the
shut
worst
up, you
part. It's just
nerd!
he's a main character status.
Gone forever.
Lend me your energy!
One part of me is still happy that Triggered Prey is still valid to this day.
Can we mute it? It's gonna go through them all.
I don't think we can at this point. I think it's too late. I need to take away the background. Jesus Christ! So why does it sometimes stop after like 7, and other times it cycles all the way through?
It go to 100 of them. This is all Hope's fault.
Oh, here comes Nami!
Thanks for the memberships, but I need tips now, snort.
Lend me your energy!
Dragon Ball has blazing energy. Okay, at least that one's quick. Alright, we're done. Thank you for the super chat. We need 650 members. That's our goal. I'll smash that future.
Thank you for the memberships.
Jesus
Don't
Christ.
do that again.
Jesus,
please.
20.
It's fine. We're fine.
It's fine. We're fine.
Ass writing with generic ass characters, with generic ass tropes.
What's generic about the characters? What's generic about the writing? Tropes of themselves are generics. That's why they're tropes. So that means
You are not allowed to like things while I'm around, I'll say.
Oh, you don't have enough money for that, but I'll answer this. A quick question. Who is Triggered Senpai? How do you guys meet him? Also, I think he's massively projecting when he calls other people pedos. Well, that's your opinion. Triggered is just another YouTuber. We didn't know anything about him. One of the people in his circle, Gala, asked if we would debate him about Black Clover because we liked Black Clover a lot at the time. And he didn't, so we came in, we started debating. He was just like, no, I'm just trolling. I don't really care about Black Clover like that. So we just joked around for about an hour.
One for all.
He left.
Full Cowling.
Where is this
Detroit Smash.
He left. I'll get to that in a second. And then he came back into the Discord talking about what's your problems with Demon Slayer. And we said it. And he was just like, that's it, blah, blah, blah. So we kept going. And he started making some snide comments in his community posts. So then he put out a video about One Piece being trash, and we restreamed it, and then he hopped in the stream, and we started debating about him with that, and then it's just kind of snowballed from there. Thank you for the super chat, Crazy Diamond Experience. Remember Triggy burnt and pissed on a manga.
I'm on your ass, bitch! I'm on your ass!
Like, I think the burning of the manga is fine. It's just to showcase, hey, this is how much I don't like it.
I don't think it's fine when you're
I don't think it's
supporting
fine.
the thing and then going it sucks.
I don't think it's fine to.
You're supporting it. Don't support it straight up. That was the
No, you could buy it secondhand. That's not a support of it.
No, he didn't.
But no, you could.
No,
That's
no,
why I
yeah.
have no
No,
issue
absolutely.
with
But
the
he didn't.
burning. Yeah, I have no issue with the burning. The
Okay, no,
aspect of it.
I'm saying what I have an issue with. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not sending a statement or anything. It's just kind of lame in my mind.
All right, he hated Black Clover. His arguments are invalid. People inhaling and excelling, cliche ding. I don't think Trigger understands what generic is. The Trigger saga of ALX is required viewing. No, it's not.
It's some of the best stuff.
It's some of the best stuff. ALX, would you rather do Triggered T Tuesday or Triggered Thursday? Goku T20 Tuesday.
Time one, True King.
You got it, sir. Oh yeah, they're gonna start letting
Never
you know.
forget, we are tyrants.
Yeah, don't
Never
ever
forget.
It's been all cool.
Yeah,
and,
no. It's all
and
been fun and
cordial.
games and stuff. We was off for that little month, and y'all must have got a little froggy. Jump, see what happens.
Generic ass villains. Damn, One Piece don't even get good until fucking Arlong Park. Even that shit's debatable. Like, get the fuck out of here.
What people conceive as good are different depending on the people. A lot of people like Baratier.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dog, if Ash, the fact that there's a possibility that Ash Ketchum has more.
His name is not Ash Catch Them. It's Ash Ketchum. There's a K and an E, not a CATCH.
Development and more personality than your main character Luffy.
Based upon what, Triggered?
He's strictly looking at development as character change. And how has Ash changed? How has he developed?
No, he's just talking.
Master Jinx, thank you for the super chat. All they
your
say
ass,
is jump.
I'm on your ass.
Stealth, you know?
Prove that.
You know?
He's just saying it. Saying it is proving it.
The fact that that's even a conversation is embarrassing. Who the fuck wants to make a main character like Luffy? He's an idiot.
Dragon Instinct Goku, Dragon Instinct Goku, Dragon Instinct Goku.
What's wrong with an idiot of a main character?
Yes.
He has other people around him to put him in check, to make him less incompetent. I see nothing wrong with that. If your argument is simply idiot, that's a bad argument.
Character like Luffy, he's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot, dog. He's a terrible written main character. Like,
because he's an idiot.
Because that is
goofy.
the one argument that he's put forward.
If you hate idiots, why do you like Inosuke?
He must be yelling at that mirror like, you an idiot.
Fuck on now. But niggas want to talk about fucking writing skills. Get the fuck out of here.
You talk about writing skills?
No, I've been playing.
Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer.
What are you doing that?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
As always.
You said One Piece fans are mad delusional. Yeah, like they, bro.
This is just complaining about One Piece fans. Oh my god.
He should have never sat in front of his One Piece collection.
It's everything but the arguments. It's always everything but the argument.
Everything around the argument.
Because your shit went past 1,000 chapters, that doesn't mean your shit is good.
No,
Who's saying that it's going past 1,000 chapters and therefore it's good?
Actually heard niggas say that shit. They said,
Who?
"Oh, One Piece must be good because it got over 1,000 chapters."
Look down upon this man. Spit on him. He's dumb.
I'm on your ass, bitch. I'm on your ass.
On your
Holy
might
shit.
have to be
These
taken.
niggas is cooking. No, that's not how that shit works. That's not how that shit works at all. It just got 1,000 chapters because.
Where is your proof of that? Negro, move the on.
It just has a good. Well, for one, this shit is selling well in Japan. Second of all,
It sells well everywhere.
I just have good relationships with the people in Shonen Jump that allows him to continue that shit.
Okay, so it's selling well, but also it's going on
got an
because
end.
he's got connections. Not because it's selling well and making money, but because he has connections is the reason why it's going on. Triggered. Thing makes money, but that's not the reason why it's continuing. It's because this man got connections. Oh, that makes sense. Not the obvious answer of it's making the company money and they want money. You can't, it was not 2 words in between those things.
Let's go back. Well, first of all, if it's making money and he's connected.
Works at all. It just got 1,000 chapters because Oda just has a good. Well, for one, this shit is selling well in Japan. Second of all, Oda might just have good relationships with the people in Shonen
Second
Jump.
of all, 3 words, completely contradictory. It would have to be either selling poorly, but he has the connections, kind of like what happened with Samurai 7? 8. Samurai 8, which is why it went on for so long, even though it was not selling well. Or it has to be selling well without the connections, which is why they would have to. Or even if it's both. But you can't just be like, it's selling well and he has, no.
Good relationships with the people in Shonen Jump that allows him to continue that shit. But most of it is mainly due to popularity and money. And we all know that popularity does not equal quality. So yeah, but I actually heard niggas say that shit before. That
Can you show that?
Yeah, I believe you, Triggered. You've never lied to me before, so I have no choice but to believe you. Now, of course, law of averages, there has to be somebody who said that.
Yeah, but of the, let's just say, 5 million One Piece fans, there is going to be someone that says
if 1,000 people say it, that's not enough to be like, oh, people are saying. I'm like, whatever, who cares? Prove it? No, he's not going to prove it. Like Demon Slayer. Yeah, he goes popularity doesn't even quality. Didn't in the Just Stop Demon Slayer thing, he was just like, it's the #1 selling thing. And our argument was, so One Piece is selling highly, so people don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Could y'all stop donating?
So they even a super chat debate.
Dragon Instinct Goku. Dragon Instinct Goku. Dragon Instinct Goku.
The ultimate filibuster versus the ultimate winner, the ultimate idiot. Who wins? I will make a poll on that. Didn't he say Demon Slayer is good because it makes a lot of money?
Why do you want to hate on something just because it's popular? Triggered.
Yeah.
My goodness. The contradictions. The debate.
Sorry, give me 1 second, people. Triggered. Did somebody else donate? Y'all like... This is what happens when
Universal Instinct Goku, Angel Seed Goku, Autonomous Dragon Force Goku.
It sounds like Triggered is invested in hating Luffy. Is that allowed? Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, he doesn't like Luffy, so why is that?
It's a cartoon. Why do you care?
Why can you hate cartoons, but you can't like cartoons?
Based on characters. You can hate the characters in the cartoon, but you can't like the characters in the cartoon.
You can have one feeling, but you can't have another feeling. You can't be invested in these characters. But you can
the fact
dislike
that
them.
one has 1,000 chapters means that it's good. No, that's far from the fucking case. Especially if we start doing the ratio of good arcs versus bad arcs.
Let's do the ratio, man.
Okay, Triggered.
Let's do the ratio. I'd love to see the ratio.
This sure is.
I would love to see a Triggered video where it's just like, these are the good arcs of One Piece, these are the bad, and he just separates them.
No, because he would just be like, this is bad. It's generic. So it's going in C. What does Trigger like? He likes basketball, I think.
Yeah, he does. He hated the One Piece live action, and he liked the Death Note live action.
I believe that is pure.
One True King says,
yes.
DSP low diffs triggered. DSP's sheer arrogance and inability to admit fault to anything will body triggered who will be whining on why DSP cares so much about cartoons.
Goku DSP triggered.
I'm going DSP mid diff. Because DSP would get angry at him. We've seen Triggered where he just gets frustrated and he bounces. Yes. Phil stayed there for that filibuster.
And he got cooked and he just went, keep cooking me, I'm here.
He had an out, but he came back.
Trig would try, get Phil to say the N-word and say he won. Thank you for the super chat, Hope.
Ratio of good arcs versus bad arcs.
Yes, he likes death flicks. One of his arguments were, if you just take it as what it is, if you ignore the anime, it's a good show.
One Piece has way more bad arcs than good arcs, my nigga.
Sure thing, Triggered.
One Piece at best has like 3 or 4. At best it has like 3 or 4 good arcs. I don't even think One Piece has a really good arc. And the only really good arc niggas will probably consider to be a really good arc is what? Marineford?
I knew it. It's the battle and all that stuff. I don't consider Marineford that
Can we please stop talking about One Piece? It's my
I'm on your ass, bitch! I'm on your ass! To be a really good arc is what? Marineford? What? Fucking Enies Lobby?
Enies Lobby.
What's bad about these things? If you're gonna talk about it, talk about it. Don't just scoff and roll your eyes.
Take it for what it is. What even is there? A mid-ass murder mystery? Netflix was not good.
Triton, you got one word for ALX.
Yes.
What was that? What did he say?
Analyst exists. My headcanon is DSP unplugged his router and considered leaving.
I think that it was Cat who saw things were going south.
Holy
and
shit.
she lagged.
Niggas is cooking.
Thank you, Triggered. We are cooking.
His lobby and fucking what? Marineford? Like, come on, dog. You want to talk about writing? Fucking writing? Like, come on now, dog.
Yes.
They literally had a talking boat come in and save these niggas from a buster call, and this nigga want to talk about writing skills?
It is based on an actual folklore of sailors in those times that would see the spirit of their ship, and it is a fantasy version of it. What's the issue?
Yes.
Tanjiro defeated a demon on a broken leg. What are we doing?
And the first time that he did a move, which is tentatively, I'm not even going to say lightning ring or whatever, because he gets real triggered about that, hashtag triggered. So it was on a technique that he has done for the first time ever. He did it to perfection on a broken leg. Indeed.
Oh, hell no.
It's cartoons. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to look at some memes.
Fuck. I can't stand One Piece niggas, bro.
That's fine.
I can't stand them niggas. These niggas were trying to shit.
Captain Mack has not brought up One Piece.
He did with the whole he didn't get in the Time magazine thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
Every fucking series.
Tanjiro literally trained with random ghosts to be strong enough to cut a boulder.
He did.
Shut up.
Of course, Demon Slayer would be the fucking top thing on their hit list because Demon Slayer been fucking booty clapping their cheeks for like the last 3 years or so.
This is not the top thing.
So of course they feel
on
the
the
need to
hit
fucking say something about it.
Captain
now
Mack
they trying
has
to beef
done
with the
negative
fucking
videos
Dragon Ball
before.
fans because Luffy finna get his Gear 5th animated. Like, One Piece fans always looking for some smoke for some shit. Like, no one gives a fuck about y'all mid-ass show. Every time someone tries to watch that shit.
I'm going crazy. I would like.
Do you want to just go for it?
No. We need to show that this is what Triggered is. The argument for One Piece has not been presented. He's going all the way into One Piece, but he's not even doing that. He's just going. There was a boat.
It sucks.
So it's bad.
Every time someone tries to read or watch that shit, they drop it before the shit, quote unquote, gets good.
So how are there fans of One Piece
how are there new
everybody
fans?
drops it? But how were there initial fans? How did anybody get into One Piece if it's dropped before it gets good? And what's good? Because you said there are no good arcs.
He said there might be 3 or 4 good arcs, not really good arcs.
That nigga Moist Critical watched 300 episodes of that shit.
Moist Critical is not a paragon of intelligence.
He is just a person.
Critical watched 300 episodes of that shit. It took 300 episodes for that nigga to be like, you know what? It's actually pretty decent.
That is one man's voicing an opinion on a series.
Is he some sort of authority on anime? Why are you citing him? He is just some dude. It would make just as much sense if you going, this dude on Twitter said this thing. Moist Critical has
this
no
guy
accolades.
in gas station that I was pumping
There's
my gas.
no accolades that say why he should be listened to in judging anime. He's just some guy.
And what about the people like those 2 book people that got into One Piece and were just like, I love this series. Since
Dragon
basically the
Instinct
beginning.
Goku, Dragon Instinct Goku, Dragon Instinct Goku.
Thank you for the super chat, Master James. I started loving One Piece at Syrup Village.
No, you didn't.
and he just said decent. 300 episodes in for a nigga to realize your shit. Fam, what story does it take more than 100 chapters for that shit to get good? But One Piece fans want to sit up here and talk shit about other shows. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. These niggas are so fucking bougie. Like, get the fuck out of that shitty-ass manga. That shitty-ass art. Shitty-ass villains. One-dimensional characters. Like, get the... Ooh, Joe, don't get me fucking...
He is so mad about One Piece.
Take his 5 criticisms right there. Take it out, put it anywhere. What series is he talking about? Crappy villains. One-dimensional. He's just saying things that
literally
don't matter.
You can literally say those things.
You can put anything there because he's not explaining himself, you baby.
Started on these niggas, bro. If that shit, I swear to God, if One Piece was not 1,000 chapters, I would have been bombed on that I would have been bombed on that bum ass fucking show. I would have been bombed on that shit. Fucking terrible ass manga. Like, ooh, duh. That's the only fucking show where they'll have a major villain like Blackbeard show up every now and then. Like, how the fuck?
Like Muzan? Like Muzan? Triggered. Who did Muzan interact with within our main cast before the last arc? Tanjiro once. Triggered. Blackbeard met up with Luffy twice before the time skip. 3 times if you want to count him being at Marine 4. 4 times if you want to count him rocking up as they were floating in the sky like, we're about to catch you, Straw Hat.
Oh, don't get me started on this shit, bro.
Yeah, you knew you was going nowhere.
Niggas want to bitch about Muzan not getting enough screen time, but meanwhile, fucking Blackbeard, it's 1,000 chapters and Blackbeard barely gets any fucking screen time. And the minute they do give Blackbeard some fucking screen time, where they can give us an opportunity to show how much he's developed as a character, how powerful
Arya
he
says,
is.
Bro, did One Piece steal his bike or something? Like, what's his deal?
I honestly don't know. He has such a hate boner for One Piece. But he talks about people with hate boners for Demon Slayer.
Against fucking, what's that, Rayleigh?
Blackbeard isn't the main villain. We truly don't know. Could be, could not be, who knows.
Just dips off, like, get the fuck. Yo, I'm sick of.
There's no point of fighting Rayleigh. Why would I?
And he said, and Rayleigh said, if he actually did fight me, I don't know what could have happened.
These niggas for real, dog. I'm so sick of them niggas, man.
He just, in this Demon Slayer video, ranted about One Piece for like 6 minutes.
When One Piece hasn't been brought up as a positive.
Said David Hernandez, the death of the death of Kamado family and Nezuko being infected and turned into a demon sets up the big goal and motivation for the whole story in chapter 1. Bro, I know that, bro. But see, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not finna jump to conclusions. I don't know what the fuck he's trying to say, but
you've done this twice.
You've been jumping to conclusions since basically the jump.
Whole tangent that had nothing to do with this nigga video. I'm more so just talking about One Piece fans, because One Piece fans seem to always have an issue with Demon Slayer. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like me,
how about listen to the arguments?
Yeah.
And then maybe you would figure out.
You say
what
this
it is.
constantly happens, so you should know by now what the issues are.
People are just saying what One Piece has done to them.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all right now. I purposefully fuck with the One Piece fans because I know I bother them niggas to some degree. But
these Demon Slayer people are bothering you.
Yeah, how do you know that the One Piece people aren't doing the same thing with Demon Slayer?
C says, a One Piece fan stole his girl.
Just stole her.
What? I would not be bothered by this because you aren't making good points. You aren't making points that can't be easily countered. And the points that you can make face to face are, isn't Luffy and Crocodile BS? How? I don't know. I don't remember.
And then he brought it up later like, they wouldn't even admit it. That's how I knew them wasn't gonna. And it's like, you ain't even explain it.
You can't explain what your points are.
My man, I really don't give a shit about One Piece. I just...
Now, does anybody believe that he doesn't really care about One Piece based upon everything that we've heard all this time? Does anybody believe that? Would his audience even believe that?
Oh, hell no.
Thank you for the affirmation.
There's so many ALX to doubts. There's so many of them.
Because it's fun. It's fun to sit up here and say, yeah, Demon Slayer is clapping One Piece's booty cheeks.
Pause.
Yeah.
It's fun to talk about how much Demon Slayer sucks. That's why Captain Mack is making this video. What of it now? You can't just ascribe yourself to be like, I'm having fun, and then why is this dude making this video?
But Triggered acts like he got to our soul when we constantly say we have fun making fun of stupid people, and we think he's a stupid person. And we've said this so many times. How does he not see this? How does he not see that he is Homestuff?
He is the thing.
He is the thing.
He's doing the shadow boxing, and they're looking down at his shadow like, wow, that form is awful. That shadow needs better form.
What is that motherfucker doing? Oh, DSP, big dip.
Cooked.
That's a big cook.
I made a whole Mount Rushmore of just series that's just clapping One Piece's booty cheeks when it comes.
One Piece's booty cheeks. In terms of manga sales, because you've already admitted that sales have nothing to do with how good a series is. So what are we talking about here?
So let's just put all in our mind that he does not care about One Piece. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I'll put it up.
I might as well scroll through the Discord for a little bit. You can read some messages.
It'd be DSP's only debate when, like I said, mid-diff. He'd do it, but he'd struggle for that that dub.
I don't know if it'd be a struggle, though.
Triggered reread One Piece up to Drum Island. I don't know if he's up to Sky Island. I don't know where he is. I don't know how much he read, but he makes a lot of points of just like, if you don't like it, why are you reading it? But then he kept in with One Piece, even though it has maybe 2 good arcs, he says. Yeah, get him. Past Triggered versus future Triggered, I guess.
Yeah, because that's what he used to do. He's shadowboxing himself and losing. Bro, because I don't give a it's cartoon.
He can't beat himself.
Bro, because I don't give a it's cartoon.
The one-hitter quitter. That one card. It's over. He done won with that one card. We get it. Pirate show bad. Get over it. He can't.
He can't let it go.
C says, Triggered's life is a mirror match that never ends.
He knows all my moves.
How is this possible? These motherfuckers drinking wine while watching us. What are y'all doing?
I don't give a it's cartoon. Well, I also don't give a what's my next argument?
So how long has it been since he talked about the video?
Dude.
We're at 36:33. Let's see. The last time he hit play on this video. He is at 4:48. Let's just go back. That's 1 minute. That's 2 minutes. About 2.5 minutes probably.
But that was just like a single second.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it might have been like 4 minutes because he might have hit play real quick
But even right there, he was still talking about One Piece.
Yes.
Rushmore of this series that's just clapping One Piece's booty cheeks when it comes to manga sales. Fam, y'all seen this shit. Oda literally had to fucking make a whole announcement saying, yeah, guys, this is the final saga, just to boost up the manga sales.
Is that why he did it?
Or did he just say this is the final saga? And did it boost the manga sales? Or is it doing roughly what it's been doing for years?
Before Oda announced the final saga of One Piece, fam, the fucking sales were going down. That
Remember,
shit was
Trigger don't care about One Piece. Gotta keep remembering that.
And who cares about sales? It has nothing to do with the popularity.
Sales don't mean
it's
quality.
popularity. It does not matter about the quality of it. Who cares if it's selling more? What's the quality of it?
outsold by My Dress Up Darling and the fucking Demon Slayer coloring book. That's how bad the sales of One Piece were when there was fucking still.
Or could it be that's how good the sales of those other things were?
What year was this? You know, I'm not gonna.
It don't matter.
I don't believe
this ain't an argument. This ain't the argument
and then
anybody
wanna
wants
come
to
out
talk
talking about some. Hey guys, this is the final saga. You can actually start reading One Piece from right here. And the minute
Who said that?
He did not say that. If you start reading One Piece from right there, you're getting nothing.
That would be Dressrosa? Because that leads into Kaido? You're starting with Dressrosa?
Maybe, unless he means, hey, once we get out of Wano,
all the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries.
Thank you, Master Jinx, for the super chat. If he doesn't care about One Piece or Demon Slayer or anime as a whole, why are we even here? This man constantly proves his channel pointless.
We keep saying this. He's making whatever argument he can at this moment to discredit whatever it is. And then later, he will discredit the thing he just said. It don't matter what he's saying because he's so dishonest and he can't formulate arguments that he just says whatever. Whenever you go into something and see somebody saying you shouldn't care about a cartoon character, what do you think that this person is capable of making a good argument? I don't think that they are if that comes out of your mouth. If you think that this is a good point to not only disprove this person, but to convince other people, you shouldn't care about cartoons. That's my point. No.
He always has to take it to a personal level where it never was to begin
Yeah.
with. All the single furry emote, please. No, it's supposed to be cringe. Y'all supposed to cringe at these alerts. So y'all stop donating.
It's the opposite effect.
It's the opposite effect. Except Demon Time. Trigger, Oda didn't take your Pokemon cards. Move on or shut up.
He doesn't care about One Piece.
He is meat writing Demon Slayer so badly he is talking about a coloring book. I don't know why he's so angry right now. I'm cringing good.
At that shit, oh. The minute Oda said, yo, you can read One Piece from right here, him pretty much telling all y'all, yeah, y'all just wasted y'all time reading all that fillerish bullshit. Yeah, you could just start reading from right here. You want to talk about a slap in the face to a whole fucking fan base?
Yep, true.
Oda,
Anybody can start reading anything from anywhere, but
I'm on your ass, bitch. I'm on your ass.
But you will not.
Hell no.
They're in a race, and it's a fit. First Trigger like, I'm on your. Oh. One Piece is
That's
truly
that
living.
shadow boxing. that's the caption beneath it.
DA cringes more than y'all. I'm cool with it.
I don't like it.
Even give a fuck about y'all like that to the point where he wasted y'all time and he pretty much admitted the shit.
Okay, Trigger, please.
He admitted this shit pretty much.
He did admit it, Trigger.
When a nigga is telling you to read from right here,
I'm going for it, dude. I just want him to talk about the video at this point. Thank you. Where is it? When does it start? Hit play somewhere, please. Cause holy crap, dude. He just will not stop talking about One Piece. Can he please talk about the video that is presented to him?
Let me start right here.
Thank you.
See, I told you.
Demon Slayers slay demons.
yo, I forgot what this nigga was even talking about.
Funny Swordman is here to kill Nezuko, but not before having a lengthy
Thank you for the super chat, Silverheart. You know One Piece might be evil. It's bully triggered. He cheated on Dritz.
Oh
Pretty
my
evil.
All the single
I
furries,
forgot
all the
about
single
that.
furries, all the single
One
furries.
Piece is just autonomous. It's just growing arms and legs and defiling people.
conversation with Tanjiro about how he's a beta male that can't protect his sister. This leads to Tanjiro attacking the man and impressing him with his natural affinity for combat before ultimately getting knocked out. Nezuko's capable.
Damn, so you're just gonna ignore the whole context behind that conversation, but hey, it's whatever, I guess.
The man's grasp.
Just fuck the reason on why he yelled at him in the first place.
Trigger, you have to understand. You do this constantly in your video.
And he's giving a loose synopsis. He's not saying that this is good or bad. He's simply going through what's happened right now.
But chapter 1 plot twist, she protects Tanjiro instead of trying to attack him.
Now that's actually a pop.
Stunned by this turn of events, the man knocks Nezuko out instead of killing her. He realized that Nezuko and Tanjiro are built different, given that Nezuko shouldn't be able to resist her urge to eat humans. When they wake up, he directs Tanjiro to go meet an old man living in the mountains. This is Orokodaki. He's a man that trains people to become...
Fam, what the fuck is this shit right here? Is this nigga dancing?
This has been going on for the length of the video when he's been showing the anime Triggered. It shows why it's there, Triggered.
Demon Slayers. Tanjiro is going
Man, what kind of femboy shit is this?
You, sir,
Never
are homosexual. That's my point.
Never forget, he has no problem with gay people.
You, sir, are different than me. How about that? You prefer the company of men.
As a man.
Triggered!
And I find issue with that, and others should as well.
Triggered! He's giving me COVID again.
A person dancing is gay now.
Oh, man. He don't care, as clearly shown
Joe
by
says,
the chart.
Rewind that I don't believe that man said that.
I don't care about One Piece talking point. One Piece other.
That low sliver.
Oh. Alright.
Oh man.
Yes, I will rewind it a bit. Because he's
So
definitely...
is the gay boys the gay to dance?
Demon Slayers. Tanjiro is going
Man,
to...
what kind of femboy shit is this? This motherfucker's... Is he dancing in the background? Copyright protection? Fam, there's mad ways you could have done this without getting copyrighted.
become a demon.
And he picked a way he thought was fun to do so.
Hang on, let me get that secret triggered clip. I don't know if you put this as a as an alert, but I didn't send it to you, so
Then probably not.
oh boy. Let me find this real quick. No, help. There it is. Found it. Hopefully. Open.
Blaze Writer says, Triggered is a real-life Kurozumi Orochi.
Damn, it's a lot of homosexuals at Anime Expo. Shit.
He was about to say gay, and he realized that he should probably not say gay, which is weird because it's fine to say gay.
It's worse to just point it out like that, Triggered.
Yes. Just to go, wow, there's a lot of gay people over there. Okay.
Triggered. That's the type of stuff where when he goes, I'm fine with gay people. It's like, are you?
Femboy, I ain't want to watch it because it looked gay. There's a lot of homosexuals at anime conventions. Damn. How does Trigger know they're gay?
Because he's dancing.
No, the anime convention people.
Because they're in an anime convention. And it's just a lot of them. So law of averages. Did you not see the One Piece chart? That's gay to straight. So it's just...
Bro, because I don't give a it's gay.
In order to...
See, this is what One Piece fans be doing on their off time. They be dancing and shit in they fucking basement and shit.
Where is he dancing right now?
Hey, I guess you just can't dance.
And
I guess
what happens
the
if
act of dancing, which has been around since darn near the beginning of time, is no longer allowed so long as you like One Piece.
If you have a studio in your basement with a big old green screen, streaming equipment or whatever, and that's where you film your stuff, why would you go, oh, you're in your basement? Yeah, that's where my shit is.
You know why? Discredit.
I just realized Triggered is grown up Riley Freeman.
Oh, that
is very apt,
that
actually.
is very, very apt.
Kiss a man? Yeah. No! Whoa, kiss a man. No!
They fucking basement and shit. Motherfuckers they be dancing in the background, fucking duplicating themselves with them bum ass One Piece volumes in the background.
Pause. I have nothing to say about this, so let me just make fun of them. That's not how you do this.
Triton, no. No! Triton, no!
What happened? Oh,
They don't know who Riley is!
Even if it's already been decided, even if it's set in
You
stone,
sent the clip!
I know that future! Hey, Deku, shut up, you nerd!
He is fine with gay people. They just shouldn't exist in the same planet. At least that's the vibe he gives off. Thank you for the super
I'm
chat.
fine with gay people. I just don't want them touching me.
I just don't want to see them.
I don't want to smell them. I don't want to know that they exist, all right? And if I see them, I'm making fun of you.
Oh, Triton. No.
He's a younger individual.
But Boondocks?
You've never seen Boondocks. What are you, gay? Triggered argument. Derisive laughter about dancing.
Joker with a 5. He said, "Bro, let me join the call. I need."
BG, where did you cannot hurt me? I'm Army clipping your channel from because I can't find it. We never found the You Can't Hurt Me, I'm Army. I would
like to know where that is.
It was an episode of Cops, and I want it with all my heart.
If you're asking, you found it and you're trying to send it, then you can send it anywhere.
And I will absolutely give points off of it.
But that could be a bounty. But, whatever. It's fine. No points, Peanut. You just want to play SMD.
Iconic Joker with a 5. He said, "Bro, let me join the call. I need to roast One Piece as well." Hey, bro, look, this is not a One Piece roast stream.
Could have fooled me.
Triggered, we've been playing your video for 39 minutes. I don't doubt that at least 13 minutes of it was dedicated to One Piece.
I don't doubt that he definitely said One Piece more than 25 times.
We can say that shit for another time, but yeah, nah.
Why? You don't care. And he says that he only does this because he knows it bothers One Piece fans, but then he unlists the videos.
Yeah. That's fine.
One Piece is I hate these One Piece niggas that try to make it seem like, because keep in mind, this is not just about Demon Slayer. I'm seeing this shit with Dragon Ball.
I'm moving on. I'm done with him talking anything about One Piece.
It's frustrating.
It's so frustrating.
Is.
I don't care that he's talking about it. I care that he's not engaging with the video that's in front of him to talk about it.
I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my God, he's still talking about One Piece.
Let's hear it a little bit.
From the fucking Saiyan saga to the fucking Buu saga, or all the way to Super. They're trying to get Dragon Ball the fuck out of here. They're saying once August 6th come, nigga Joy Boy is finna finish.
He's still talking about One Piece.
So, Triggered, you said that you do this to make fun of One Piece fans. One Piece fans are doing this to make fun of DBZ fans. It affords them the same grace and move on.
Happen. Maybe in Japan, cool. But everywhere else, fam. Even Otis said himself, yo, look, I know I have Japan locked down, but
One Piece is typically the #1 selling manga in France, and I think it's the #1 selling all time in France. Moving on.
Never a fucking point ever since the Demon Slayer anime came out. There was never a fucking point where fucking One Piece was out.
This isn't a One Piece roast stream. I am going on 4 minutes since he said that. And we are still not there.
Yo, come on! Sir!
Trying to do that goofy shit? Like, come on now, dog. In what fucking day and era have we ever had to wait 300 episodes?
He is still talking about One Piece. There we go.
Thank goodness.
There we go.
One Piece niggas, dog.
Search for a way to make Nezuko human again. So, it is okay to kill demons, but only the demons that aren't his sister. There's zero chance that any other demon is morally ambiguous. No, this will not be a plot point. You'll remember that demons have regenerative abilities, so they can't be killed by normal means. The only way to kill a demon is to expose them to sunlight, or...
And see, that's another one of the points where he's just like, no, you got Tommy on a little simp demon as well.
Off their head with a special kind of sword. What makes this sword special, and why can it kill demons?
Yep, see there.
These
this is where he messed up.
This is also another messed up.
swords are made from metal mined out of a volcano, which has the power of the sun contained in the earth, and I'm just fucking with you, there's no reason.
Whoa,
it's never gonna be
Yeah, he was wrong.
Yeah.
Wait. They do explain that.
Yes, they do.
Wrong.
They do explain that.
No,
What the
it's
fuck
not.
is he talking about?
Yeah, it's fine. It's wrong.
Yep, he's wrong.
What is he talking? They do explain why these swords can do that.
Yep. He's wrong.
It's the Nishri Ori. They made from a specific material. Like, what is he
Correct.
talking about?
He's wrong.
Is he finna ask where this material comes from? Because it's like, what the fuck?
No, he's just wrong.
What is he talking about?
He's just wrong.
Bro, what is he talking about?
He's wrong, Trigger. Play the video.
Holy shit.
Explain, so just don't question it. Urokodaki teaches Tanjiro the basics of swordsmanship and then tells him he has to cut a big rock if he wants a chance to take the test to become a demon slayer. Tanjiro struggles with how to approach this issue until he meets Urokodaki's other students, Sabito and Makomo. For the next 6 months,
are we gonna get him the admittance of, because he has already admitted he was wrong.
I hope so. I want to hear the run back. Basic training.
Obito and Makomo. For the next 6 months, they train Tanjiro in Urokodaki's stead. They teach Tanjiro about total concentration breathing, the main weapon a demon slayer utilizes. By breathing a certain way...
Actually, they didn't teach him. What they... It was like, kind of like, you know, refresh the shit with
No, they explained it in a way. It's like, teaching someone division and then teaching someone long division. Like, you got the basics of division, but then there's so many aspects of division that are past that basic, and that's what they taught Tanjiro.
He admitted the mistake in the comments. Oh, don't let Trigger see that.
But he already knew what total concentration breathing was. Like, Urodaki already taught him that. What they...
Urodaki...
No, it's fine.
It was kind of like just go over this shit with him again. So they...
No, they didn't just keep going 2 + 2.
Make sure he didn't miss anything or whatever, but he already knew about total concentration breathing.
Demon Slayer...
No, he literally said they corrected my form.
Give their blood and muscles extra air, allowing them to move faster and stronger. This breathing gives them strength analogous to the superhuman strength of a demon.
Yeah, bro, he giving a recap. It's like, bro, get to the point on why this shit is...
Agreed on that. Yeah, you can. Who is this video for? We always say it. You do not need to do this much synopsis.
He giving a recap. It's like, bro, get to the point on why this shit is bad. Like, bro, you don't have to recap a whole...
There are also timestamps that you can go to that will show what the issues are. Because I'm pretty sure this is probably just synopsis area.
Fucking show in order to say why this shit is bad. Like, just name the plot points and why they don't make sense.
But it's very taxing on the body, so it takes Tanjiro a while to learn it. About 6 months, in fact. After 6 months of training, Tanjiro and Sabito duel, and Tanjiro wins, only to find that he's managed to split the rock in half, meaning he's now ready to become a demon slayer. Before setting out, Tanjiro asks Urokodaki to thank Sabito and Makomo for their help. Urokodaki then questions how Tanjiro can know the names of his dead students. That's right, they were dead the entire time, killed in a plot relevancy accident 30
shit, Truck-kun, no!
years ago. You may have noticed me reiterating that 6-month timeline kind of a lot. That's because I have a real fucking problem with this plot point. Tanjiro was living in Urokodaki's house this entire time. Do you really expect me to believe that over the course of 6 fucking months, it never came up in conversation that Tanjiro was training with Urokodaki's deceased students? It's absurdly convenient to say the least.
Triggered?
Not to mention that their involvement in the story not only establishes that ghosts are real.
No, that's actually a good point. I'm not even gonna lie. They should have talked about that at some point because Tanjiro was with them for like 2 years. But I can kind of also understand why you wouldn't also talk about that because that's like a very personal thing.
No, he wouldn't know that.
He doesn't know they're dead.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that they're ghosts. How does he know that's a personal thing, Triggered?
I haven't seen, is there a reason Makomo and the other kid, Sarutobi or whatever his name is, Sabito, is there a reason they're not joining us for dinner?
How can it be personal if he doesn't know that they're dead and Urokodaki doesn't know that he's training with dead people?
I can understand that. So, I mean, it's whatever. It's not really a huge issue, but I can see where you're coming from. But
but also that they can have a tangible effect on the world of the living. Sabito was even able to injure Tanjiro. I don't have a problem with the whole ghost thing because that's pretty consistent. But you will never again see one actually do anything besides talking to people that were important to them when they were alive.
Trigger.
With that being said, though, this is hardly the biggest problem with Demon Slayer.
Trigger.
It's just one of many.
No, that's not even a problem. See.
Oh, it's not a problem, huh?
It's not a problem that...
Suck my dick. That's my request to you.
It's not a problem that past Hashira don't assist with current Hashira and Demon Slayers.
That's not a problem.
That's just not a problem.
When they have the knowledge, when they have the abilities, because it seems like Sabito and Makimo have the abilities that they had when they were alive. So these Hashira should have legions of dead Hashira coming up, but it doesn't come up again. So this is an issue.
You could even go, you need a slightly different story to be told, but you can even say that when demons lose their humanity, they lose their souls. So if you kill a demon that has not regained its humanity, they don't come back as ghosts. So that's why there's not an army of ghost demons as well as the army of Hashira. Trigger was this close to acknowledging him.
This close! He was there, but then he was just like, yeah, but it's not a problem. And also, something about it is personal.
That's not even a problem. See, and to be honest, this is just like a lack of people just not being aware of like Japan's culture. Because I did a stream talking about how the rock with the rope surrounded around it, like that's like a thing where Japanese people believe where, you know, spiritual presence are like strong there, where they can like it's a Japanese culture thing. It's a belief.
Okay, that's 100% fine. Where's that stream? Number one. Number two. Why do we have to know this to know that there are ghosts still rocking around like this? So if that rock...
Number three, he cut the rock and then all the children were still standing around.
So if that rock is of spiritual importance, why don't they have it everywhere? Is it just... Does it need to be rooted there? I don't know exactly what's going on with that. Mm-hmm. But if you're just going, that rock is what made it spiritually powerful enough that they have a tangible form, then we got some more questions.
And this is why I don't like to criticize belief.
But then, again, why would Tanjiro and Nezuko be able to see their family members? Why would Rui be able to see his mom and dad and just go, we're going to hell with you? If there's no spiritual presence around there, is it just like you need enough emotional distress or something?
It has to be simply that ghosts exist and it's fine, but they're not tangible unless you're in front of that rock. And in which case their spiritual pressure is enough that they're tangible and they can hurt people.
Stories and shit like that, like ghosts or whatever.
Dead Hashira didn't feel like helping.
Also, a lot of times, we have to keep in mind that this is an anime, and the author is making the world that is, in most cases, not the same as our world. So
okay, but then you'd have to explain.
And you're also using real world logic to justify this. You're going in real life. There's a rock with these ropes around.
But then he didn't grant the same grace to One Piece with the boat.
Woo!
They have all the rights and they have everything in their right to make come up with the rules that they want. So
then explain
what are the rules about tangible ghosts, Triggered? They haven't explained the rule. So we can't explore it, we can't break it, we can't do anything with the rule.
We can't defend it.
There is no rule other than the ghosts appeared right here.
Ghosts should exist, then ghosts exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, why
yes,
do
ghosts exist, and these ghosts are only the tangible ghosts. Why? Question mark, question mark. You're not thinking about this. You're accepting ghosts are real. What about the tangible ghosts? Well, ghosts are real.
Hey, it's probably some shit tied to Japan.
Probably, I don't know.
That's the problem. You're making an assumption. They're making an assumption based off of lack of information. You're making an assumption based off lack of information. But their lack of information is we weren't explained this thing, so I have no clue. And your lack of information is it's probably this.
Yeah, it's probably some explanation. When you're making headcanons like this to explain things that are not explained, you're of course going to make something that's logical to you to make sense so that you can like the series as much instead of just going, there's a problem with the series, moving on. But you have to realize that it's a big enough problem that why aren't there tangible ghosts? Just because they're not. There are ghosts in the world and there's tangible ghosts and there's not tangible ghosts. Moving on. No need to explain. No need to think about anything unless there are rules, which there are rules according to Triggered, but we don't need to think about those rules because we don't have the rules.
Hey, it's probably some shit tied to Japanese culture, but in this case, the reason why those ghosts showed up is because of that big ass rope.
We have no clue.
Yeah, there's nothing.
This is pure headcanon. You can say it's very likely.
Holy shit, these niggas is cooking.
That we are Triggered.
Around the big ass rock thing, like that's an actual thing that happens in Japanese culture.
Pause. Okay, sure. Does all Japanese people know about that? Do you know about all American cultures?
And even then, even if it's something off of that, it needs to be explained in the series. Yes. Just like with the Collaborators, where they go...
there is a folklore about boats having spirits.
If the ship cares enough about you because you cared enough about the ship, some sailors see a tangible form and can hear the voice of their ship.
Explained within the series.
All the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries, all the single furries.
And here, you are explaining something that is never brought up in the series.
With probably it's something about Japanese culture.
Thank you for the super chat, Master Jing. Why didn't Rengoku help fight Akaza at the end?
Yeah,
there was no rope.
Rengoku just goes, I believe in you guys, carry my wheel of land. And then he just turned his hand and was like, oh yeah, I'm still here. Let's go back. Grab my body and let's go. I can explain everything to the people, to the Hashiras and everything. I'm still here. It's fine.
Like, that's an actual thing that happens in Japanese culture. Also, what's another one? Also, the other reasons why another ghost never just came up in that point.
He's speaking very slowly right now because he's trying to formulate that argument as he's saying the argument.
Because of that specific rope shit that was tied around the big ass rock. The other times,
hey, do you remember your hallucination theory and how you went, oh no, I was just wrong because I did it based off of real world things and it didn't actually happen in the manga like that? Could this not be the same thing where you're basing it off a real world thing, a real world Japanese belief, and then going, but the manga is not doing that. It's actually just not explained.
Hey, Triggered, why are the ghosts tangible here? Oh, it's probably because of that rope thing around the rock. Is that an explanation?
And then he goes, the reason they're not tangible anywhere else is because of that rope thing.
That rope thing is your answer.
Is he justifying the ghost? Oh, you better believe
absolutely.
It. You already know, brother.
Shinobu's sister didn't feel like helping out against the Upper Moon too. Absolutely not. Nope. I've had
this
my
is for my sister. Thanks.
Thank you.
I'll be over here just watching, but thanks.
Hey, big ups. Good looking.
Thanks for the shout out.
have showed up, either the characters were unconscious, their eyes was closed. Usually it was...
Their eyes were closed?
Okay, Triggered. So why are the ghosts there?
I don't think Tanjiro's eyes were closed when his brother said, breathe, brother, because he wasn't breathing.
I don't think so either. But I'd have to check.
Already in a state where they were either finna die or they was in like unconscious or knocked out or...
It didn't happen with Nezuko. She was just hanging there. Cool. Didn't happen with Tanjiro with the breathe thing. He wasn't in a state of death. He just hadn't breathed.
Sleeping or whatever the case. Those are usually when those ghosts pop up. Like, you know.
But why?
Yeah. Why does this never happen in Inosuke?
With his mom.
Why doesn't Shinobu constantly see the sister?
Why didn't Zenitsu's master appear before him and go, your fellow pupil killed me?
Well, I killed myself because of my...
Well, yeah, the bush.
Hey,
but he needed a
don't
ladder.
Don't be alarmed. I'm dead.
That's what the slice across the gut
Yeah,
is
yeah.
for.
We keep our scars unless we don't, because it's got to do with the rock. And
Hey,
the
you don't
rope
care
thing.
about this. Look,
Yeah, no, I'm dead.
He's a demon.
Yeah. Do you want to learn any more forms? Or are you cool? Are you learning your own form? All right, cool.
I'm glad we know how to do that.
Yeah. I'm tangible if you want me to help. No? Okay, that's fine. I was Hashira. No? Okay. Hey, do you Hashira need help? I can train people. No? Okay. I'll just sit over here in the ghost dimension, I guess, with the other Hashira and watch you guys.
Why were Hashira, like Ghost Hashira, training people in their sleep?
Whatever.
Also, it's like I said once again, it's a belief. Like, you know, that's their way of like sending
That low voice, he does not have conviction.
He does not have the confidence.
He does not have the conviction for this.
Yeah.
He's
people off as characters or whatever the fuck.
Let's talk about that total concentration breathing from before.
Yep. Gotta do it every now and then. I guess when I just pause and replay a bunch
Let's
of
talk about that total concentration breathing from before, since it's the primary power system in Demon Slayer. You would think from the description that there is only one special way of
You
breathing
said that's
to
biased
strengthen
as
the
fuck.
Slayer,
What's
but
bias?
Oh no.
Comments.
Oh no, who said it? What did they say?
way of
You
breathing
said that's
to
bias.
strengthen the Demon
Wait,
Slayer,
what's
but no.
bias? Wait, what's bias? No, that's not me. No, that's not me being biased. I apply the same shit to every anime series.
No, you just complained about One Piece and the boat.
Yep.
And it's a belief of sailors. Mm-hmm. You literally just complained about this. You have to understand.
Shit to every anime series. My only issue is when the series don't explain it. Like,
they didn't explain it here. You're explaining it based
You're
off of
explaining
belief
it with
of
the rock
Japanese
trigger.
people in the real world.
Trigger.
They never explained
didn't
it.
explain
They
it.
never did.
Trigger, they did not explain the ghost thing.
Oh my
You're
god.
explaining it.
Yeah, with probablys and maybes. Yo.
He is a darn fool.
Yeah, he just spoke these words. That memory went. That 75 megs he needed to know. Bias? What does that mean? Oh, download that information. Okay, overread what I just said.
Demon Slayer did explain Jack about his power system or ghosts.
Yo.
Does he realize what he's saying? No, he doesn't.
100 megs of memory.
Because he's only saying what's convenient for now. He forgot that that Demon Slayer did not explain this.
my only issue is when the series don't explain it. Like, if an anime series was to talk about Ghost or whatever the fuck, it's like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not going to criticize that in most cases because people can believe in ghosts. Like, even in real life... Like,
Triggered, is that the anime explaining it? Which was your point? People can just believe in ghosts. Okay, you can believe in ghosts, but if a ghost just starts in teaching a class, I'd be like,
well, what's going on in
hey,
this
what's
world?
up, though? I walk into work, and then a ghost is just at my desk doing my job. I'd be like, hey, homie, you got to go. Oh, no, I died in this spot. I was like, well, that's good to know because I'm moving desks now. But
you got to
for
go.
the time being, I wouldn't just be like, oh, no, people believe in ghosts. That's fine.
people can believe in ghosts. Like, even in real life, like, people still don't have an explanation for why ghosts might or might not exist. Like, it's a very touchy subject. It's a very...
Triggered. So, in real world, we don't have an explanation, and in the anime, we don't have the explanation.
So it's
but you said that it's fine when the anime explains itself. But the anime did not explain itself because there is no answer, because we don't have an answer in the real world, and there's no answer given in the Demon Slayer world. I don't need an answer for gravity in Demon Slayer, because I can just assume that gravity works in the same way it does in our world. Tangible ghosts I need an answer for.
And it does not explain it.
And it doesn't.
And you're not having a problem with it. Which should be a problem because they don't explain it, because you said all it takes is I need it explained. He's so dumb, y'all.
He's not the smartest, I'll say.
What's the difference?
I'm being nice.
Demon Slayer makes me appreciate the series that take the minimum effort to explain stuff better than nothing. Aren't the actual ghosts and zombies in One Piece? Absolutely there are. And they're all explained. They're devil fruit powers or some other thing. The spirit of a ship.
Oh, hell no.
That would actually be a pretty cool mechanic for a story to have, where the villains have to plan around the good guys' ghosts interfering with their plans. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, this is... I can't believe this. BG and Sap at first. First off, this isn't a tap stream. It's a mutual tap stream where
Master
we're both
Jinx
gonna
says,
go, hey.
No, guys, he does hold every series to the
this is
same
an
standards.
acceptance
If there
that
was
we
a
have
living
done
mode in Demon
enough.
Slayer,
Stop
that would be
talking
bad
for
for him,
the
right?
TTS.
Who am I kidding? He would
I see.
defend that too.
No, guys, he does hold every series to the same standards. If there was a living boat in Demon Slayer, that would be bad for him, right? Or who am I kidding? He would defend that too.
He does not hold things to the same standards.
No. Would you guys ever do a shonen main character tier list? Yeah, we have no problem with doing that.
Seems fun.
People can suggest anything for us. We're down for basically anything as long as we think we can have fun with it.
Controversial subject. So that's why
Ghosts are not a controversial subject.
Yeah. Oh.
Why are y'all doing Trigger? Give me 10k points if y'all are being held hostage. We're not being held hostage. That's why you're not getting points.
really get mad or bitch about ghosts being present in other stories like that. Now, if you're talking about me saying, like, you know, it's the Arthur's world and he can, like, come up with the rules because his world is not the same as our world, no, I'm still consistent with that.
What are the rules?
What are the rules, Triggered?
What are the rules of Demon Slayer Ghost Triggered?
You've mentioned a rock and a rope.
Don't say anything about the real world stuff. What the belief of? What are the rules laid out in the story pertaining to ghosts? There will be no answer, Triggered.
It's the reason why I say in Black Clover's world, like in their world, if they're in a near-death situation, they get like this magical power or whatever the fuck. Yeah, like Tabata has already stated that's one of the rules of his world in Black Clover. My thing is, I can still not like it. It's explained, but I can still not like it, and I can also give my reasons as to why I don't think it's good for the story.
Didn't he say that he only cares if it's not explained? So now it can be explained, but you cannot like it.
Which, if to flex my shit real quick, I think my point kind of proves the point now, and why Black Clover still hasn't had a good villain. I mean, just look at the Dark Triad arc. Literally, like
Other series
bad.
I'm not.
Hey, Triggered, aren't you being biased about this? Black Clover.
I'm not listening to anything else but the video stuff anymore, y'all. Whatever he's talking about outside of the video, I don't care anymore. He killed me with that One Piece. It's so long.
No, like do all that crazy shit.
Hello?
You said they could have told him beforehand that during those training years. Wait, what are you talking about? Hey, the Menace, what you talking about, bro? What, told him about Sabito and the other girl? Because I agree with that. I said that, yeah, he probably should have known about that. Like, he lived
There's
with
no probably.
Urodaki for like 2 years. Like,
There's no probably.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that he never told Tanjiro about it, but also I can kind of understand it because it's like, it's a personal subject. It's touchy. Like,
No, Trigger. The other way.
The literal opposite.
The Tanjiro to Orokudaki way, Triggered. Not no. You're looking at Orokudaki to Tanjiro. That's fine that he wouldn't say anything. But how is your training going? These 2 months helping me. And only these 2 people, because he's had scores of other people. So let's not wonder why only these 2. Let's just say it's only these 2. Wait, 2 people out in the woods helping you. Scar and a little girl? Oh, they're dead. Word? Oh, I guess they're ghosts.
So how's the
Hey, y'all ghosts? Yes, we are. But don't feel bad about it. Let's continue training.
So how's the pizza? Man, the burgers over there were better.
That's all it is!
I think we said that.
I
think we said that.
I don't remember. It's Triggered. This is Triggered Town.
Stop Talking says, when you argue with Triggered, don't tell him anything you enjoy because that'll be the only thing he will talk about.
Yeah.
No, don't like anything. You got to come into arguments blank slate.
It's a personal subject. It's touchy. Like, just because you live with someone for 2 years, that doesn't mean that that person is subject to tell you their deepest and darkest insecurities.
Absolutely triggered. The Tanjiro telling about the people helping him train.
And again, he doesn't know anything about them being dead. He
No.
thinks they are alive children.
But Triggered can literally not see it from the other perspective. He's looking at it purely as a Rokudaki telling Tanjiro about the ghost.
We're not doing a 10-hour stream, no.
No.
Insecurities or issues or their traumas or their loved ones or who they lost and shit. Because for the most part, why would that be important to talk to you about that? Like, yeah, he probably said, yeah, I had students before. You're probably not the only student, Tanjiro. Because obviously he...
Oh, I met your students.
Yeah, I know. I've seen a couple of them. They're helping me.
Other students. He even tells Tanjiro that he has other students. Is he supposed to tell Tanjiro the name of those students?
No. All Tanjiro has to say is, hey, your students have been helping me.
He's how do you not think about this one step further? I would love to see what a story written by Triggered would look like.
Oh, how long of a story?
Short story, 5 or 6 pages, max 10.
Max 10, it's like 12K words?
I would love to see that. Just to see what he values in writing. If he's just accepting of this ghost stuff.
Bring out the bets and make this a tap stream. Y'all aren't even halfway
It's not
through.
a tap stream.
It's a mutual we're done stream.
We're probably going to be done in the next like 30 minutes.
You don't have to do that. He doesn't have to do that. Like, he told Tanjiro he had students before, so from that point on, why would he then have to go an extra step out of his way to tell Tanjiro the name of those students?
He doesn't have to
do that. That's realistic.
He doesn't understand it.
Like, just because my girlfriend stays with me for more than 3 years, that doesn't mean she's supposed to tell me everyone about her fucking family tree, or she ain't supposed to tell me about
Hey, you got
her
a brother? Isn't that like one of the first things that you say on a date? You got family? What's going on?
If you're with someone for 3 years and you don't know their family,
you going off and going to an abandoned house, talking to their parents all this time. You're make believing it's a hot, nice, happy house, and you're not talking about how you're meeting your girl's parents because they're dead. What is he talking about? What does he talk about with his girl? Because he don't care about anime. It's going to be all the single furries.
you don't know that. Thank you for the super chat, Master Jinx. No, DA, I don't.
Universal Instinct
See?
Goku, Angel Seed Goku, Autonomous Dragon Force Goku.
No, DA, I don't even want to see what Trigger writing his own name looks like. He'd probably misspell it. Senpai.
Boyfriends, I don't fucking care. Nigga, I'm in this bitch now. Like,
oh, you talking about past boyfriend.
Like, come on now. That doesn't make any sense. Like, what are we talking about right now?
He's so stupid.
He's so stupid, y'all.
You said the rock? They don't explain the ghost rock thing in the story?
Pause.
What could his
His
answer be?
crowd is so stupid. Explain yourself. You seen that just getting that one sentence of this don't make sense. Trigger does not understand that. So explain your point succinctly. Unless they are, in which case Trigger is only picking the things that don't make sense so he doesn't need to address it.
But they are saying right now, this is a succinct point. Hey, they don't explain that rock in the story.
But what don't they explain about the rock thing? Triggered has that out.
This is why he likes to do it through chat and while he's talking, so he can give a 3-paragraph answer, and you've got 200 characters to say anything.
Debunked.
Don't explain the ghost rock thing in the story. But see, that's the thing. You don't. See, like I said.
Holy crap!
Oh, he got cooked.
He got nothing. He went, no, but you see, and he was thought of something like, that won't work. But the thing about, nope, that won't work. And he kept having to shift gears until he finds something that kind of makes sense.
Rock. They don't explain the ghost rock thing in the story. But see, that's the thing. You don't. That's see, like I said. Also, keep in mind. Also,
That was a short circuit.
He went over that 100.
The system crashed and it needed to reboot.
No, but the thing that
Yo. Hold up.
rock. They don't explain the ghost rock thing in the story. But see, that's the thing.
But
you
that's
don't,
the thing.
See,
You
like
don't-
I said.
that's-
Also, keep in mind. Also, manga is not. I'm on your ass, bitch. I'm on your ass.
Yo, that might actually be an alert when we do Triggered Stream.
But see, that's the thing. You don't. That's see, like I said. Also, keep in mind. Also,
And that's where I was stopping.
also, but that's the thing. Also, keep in mind. Also, I understand getting tongue tied, but this dude clearly doesn't have an answer to what was said. That's what that was.
No.
You can stutter. You can try to formulate your
I'm on
thoughts.
your ass, bitch. I'm on your ass.
But he just doesn't have an answer, and he's desperately searching for an answer.
Manga is not for us.
Nightfall says, Female Emotions, an adjective tale of events by Triggered Senpai coming this spring closed book.
Hey,
We just went through this with Geekdom. It's not for us.
hey. Manga's not for us. Then why do you care about sales outside of Japan?
that I made it the fuck up.
You shouldn't even be bringing up outside sources outside of Japan because it's not for us anyway.
These are two totally different valid points that we're making. With this man floundering to
That's
make
like saying-
a horrible point.
That's like saying comics aren't for people in Japan.
Hey, this doesn't make sense. Manga's not for us. So now we can, anytime he says something doesn't make sense, we can just use that. The boat thing, well, manga's not for us. If this is gonna be your answer to something, you have to realize any manga you criticize that can be labeled with the it's not for us. So it's fine.
Also, keep in mind. Also, manga is not for us. That's some Japanese people shit.
Never forget what the statement was. They didn't explain that in the story.
They
and his
didn't
answer
explain it.
and his answer is it's not for us.
They did not explain this thing, Triggered. They did not explain that because of the spirituality of this rock and what it means to Japanese culture and everything.
I want you to
spirits
cut
are more powerful.
The spirits of previous Slayers trained here, and maybe breathing near it will help you because it brings in spiritual energy or whatever.
Or something. It does
Anything.
It does nothing, and you're just left to assume that it's a high spirit rock boy.
The research is out there. The story don't have to fucking tell you about something they practice every day.
They don't practice.
It's the rules of the story. They believe ghosts exist. They believe those rocks bring spiritual energy and brings ghosts to them. But these are tangible ghosts which have not existed for us.
Yes.
Otherwise, there would be no debate if ghosts exist or not. So, we have to abide by the rules of this story, and those rules are not laid out.
I had to take a break from this because he was just giving me a headache. What did I miss? Did he bring up One Piece again?
Yes, and I had to skip it. It was like another 3 minutes. I had to go.
Every country has their own belief system. Every country has their own.
It's not explained because it's just the culture, so they don't need to explain it. This is a horrible point.
This is horrible.
This is
might be
awful.
This might be his worst point ever, outside of hallucinations, of course. And Bigfoot, I guess it's not even top 3.
But he already accepted something, so he's willing to yield on. Dang, they should have talked. They don't explain it. Well, they don't need to explain it because it's Japanese, and the Japanese know all of their lore and all that stuff.
How they work. The system that the USA uses is...
What is the system the USA uses?
Then why did he have multiple tangents about One Piece if manga is not for us?
Because this is his point now.
Yes, the 100 megs have been overwritten. This is a new.
And now this is his point. Now you can talk about One Piece, and back then you could talk about it, but now you can't because it's not for us. But in 5 minutes, he's gonna bring up One Piece again, which I guess now is for us again, or he just forgot his own point. Last of Us 21 or Triggered, who's better? Last of Us 21.
He's funnier. Though I have never seen how the story of A Last of Us 21 has played out. We've basically tapped every time somebody wakes up in the world and just go.
We need to do a shorter one.
I'm here.
One day.
I did it. What?
We might need.
Oh,
to
I helped you.
Has a shorter one.
Thanks, but
no,
where am I?
That is you're doing at 1.5 speed. And it's also what's going on? Industrial strength fan in the background. Just black. He stinks.
I cursed the day we need to do another what if stream.
No, we don't.
Dude, we found both Goku T23 and Last of Us 21 through it. We need to do another one.
There's a 22 that's in between there that we need to find.
Yeah.
We have 21, 22, and 23. No.
The same system that other country uses. No.
What's the system?
What's the system?
What's the system? Triggered.
United States, we believe in ghosts. There's a lot of people. There's ghost hunters and things like that. People who believe that they can bring out the spirits of ghosts with incense and things like that.
Demonic presences, that type of thing. We have exorcisms.
The Arthur they don't have
the Arthur, and I said, hey, what a triggered kind of day.
I should have had an Arthur emo.
You can do it for next time.
I can do it for next
time. Because we never remember the
Yeah.
Arthur thing.
That's good. I'm gonna definitely do that.
tell you that. They don't. Like, the fuck? Like, how would the Arthur look trying to tell Tanjiro, yeah, this big ass rock right here, we put the string around it, it's because the spiritual. Like,
they do that all the time, even with Japanese lore.
Yes.
So when JX compares Triggered to an anime What If YouTube, you answer the question honestly. But when I asked about Gokit 23 and Triggered, DA times me. ALX is some tyrants.
You want to see tyrancy? How dare you question the tyrants? What did you think was gonna happen?
Y'all must have forgot where we came from
here. Hey, why did that guy get 2 breads?
I guess somebody wants no breads.
How about 0 breads? All right.
To say that, that's something they do every fucking day.
But they explained the demon folklore, which people believe to this day in Japan. Why would they explain that and not this?
I do
the breathing is an actual thing. Why would they need to explain that?
I don't believe that every single person knows about every single spiritual thing with Japanese. I don't know how prevalent that is.
Jump is for kids. Are you telling me a kid knows all this stuff about the spiritual energy of rocks and ropes?
You say that they do this every day. They do what every day with rocks and rope?
What is the name of the rock with the rope? God, he's so
spiritual. Like, they don't have to say that. That's something they do every fucking day. We just unaware of it because we don't live over there. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a belief. That's why I don't say shit about beliefs, because I know different, areas around the world have different ways of thinking. They have, like, that's just how that is, bro.
Yeah, he's cooked.
Man, you were right. I completely and totally forgot. So yeah, we gotta go.
It's unlistenable. It's unlistenable.
It's unlistenable. Triggered is the most regressive man to ever exist. Thank you. Stop talking for the super chat. In JoJo, they talk about Jesus despite millions of people following Christianity.
All the single furries, all the single furries, all the single
They
furries.
explain the body of Christ and all of that stuff.
Dude, in Slice of Life, they explain the New Year's stuff at temples.
They do.
They go do 3 claps and then bow.
They do. It's on the mangaka for not realizing not everybody knows about this thing. This is more than likely going to go overseas. Or I have hopes that it will go overseas. And that means that this is a big enough success. You know, maybe not anime or whatever. It'll go overseas. It'll be on Amazon. It'll get translated. I'll make $1 or $2 per manga sales. Whatever. So let me explain the Japanese traditions that they may or may not know. And even still, that doesn't explain why the ghosts were tangible. You're not saying that there's a high enough spiritual pressure there or anything.
That was a little bit of Last of Us 21. Shiminawa, thought to be the boundary between the sacred and the profane, used to ward off diseases and evil spirits. That means it's a Yurihiro, an object capable of attracting spirits called kami.
Thank you for that. That is more succinct than what Triggered said. He's just saying that it's there. It's the rope thing. And Japanese know about that.
That's the reality.
Neon Genesis Evangelion got a lot of Christian stuff in it.
Yeah, we know. It's not for them, though.
It's not for them, so they have to explain.
Yeah, they got
him.
Cooked.
But there is a lot of Christians in Japan. I think it's like 9%, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, that's a lot of Christians.
Drop the Discord.
Oh, no. Was this pre-nuking?
There are 1.9 million Christians in Japan.
Let me see. Drop the Discord. I got you. Give me a second.
Wow. Okay. This must have been
Give me a
pre-nuking.
In Japan, there are 125 million people.
I am going to go 25 seconds forward because we do not need him dropping the Discord.
All right. There y'all go. There you go. You said logic needs to exist in any story regardless?
He's already said he cares about logic of the story.
He does. Because beliefs aren't logical.
Nope. What could his answer possibly be?
Look, that's it. Look, I mean, like I said, when it comes to like cultural beliefs and, you know, religious shit like that, I kind of stay away from that.
But
like,
but you took the time to explain it with the rocks and the rope. Presumably explain it. But now you're just going, I'm staying away from that. But you're going, hey, this stuff don't make any sense. Yes, it does, because the rocks and rope stuff. But I'm staying away from that. I'm right, and I'm just staying away from it. It makes sense. It's a belief. It's over there. I'm staying away from it. I've made my point. I'm right. I'm over.
I kind of stay away from that. Like, you can't shit on a person for being an atheist because, I mean...
That's
not what's happening here. You're being called out for hypocrisy. I'm for logic. They don't explain this thing. It's a belief, and I don't touch that stuff. You can't call people out for being atheists. How do these things connect? You've just got nothing, and you can't accept that you've got nothing.
Somebody just not learning.
What True King again?
Welcome to ALX. VG is a scammer and DA is a tyrant. Please enjoy your stay.
Hey, we're both tyrants.
Yeah.
Who do you think is pressing a button?
Who cares? That's what he believes. Like,
who cares? You should, because you care about logic. Hey, the person making the video.
See you later,
cares.
hi.
The commenter cares. A lot of people care, and you can't take away the fact that they don't care. You cannot care, but if they go, this doesn't make sense, you can go, I don't care. Yes, it doesn't make sense, but I don't care. You can't just go, yeah, nobody cares.
Like, when it comes to religion, politics, shit like that, there's like, look, that's a real touchy subject. That's what
I read manhwa, and they explain things in Korea to Koreans in manhwa. It has nothing to do with it.
Stay away from that shit.
So, Triggered, they use a spiritual thing within the manga, but it's a touchy subject, so they don't explain it? How does that make sense?
That's a real touchy subject. That's why I just stay away from that shit, because people have different ways of thinking when it comes to that shit. So
people have different ways of thinking when it comes to anything, and you call those people out. So why?
There are, in fact, many different ways to breathe. They're breathing, everybody. I just want to make that clear.
Something that I've been doing is wearing my CPAP even when I'm not sleeping.
Sabito specifically.
I'm against it.
Against what?
I forget what his name is.
Avocado.
Avocado. Yeah. It's a big old. He's gonna eat himself to death.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I don't.
Yeah,
because that's how he gets his. I don't like that.
He should have. I mean, at one point, you should have enough to just go, I can't be doing this.
Whatever.
Tanjiro, one form of breathing, water breathing. This means that when he attacks, it appears as though water is rushing out of his sword. But don't be fooled. As far as I can tell, this is just visual flair for us as the audience to enjoy. In reality, he's just swinging his sword around. There's no actual water. Not that I would blame you for thinking otherwise, given that it is never explained or even alluded to. Even through conducting research for this video, I wasn't able to find a solid consensus on whether or not that's true. It's just my own
a lot of people on Reddit are just like, does it happen? Does it not happen? Is it? What's going on here?
The mangaka said in one of those after things, specifically about the water too. It is not an actual thing.
Whether or not that's true. It's just my own interpretation at this point.
Okay, man.
What's that?
He lost weight and is working out so he can start over again. Oh, that's not good then.
He's trying to become healthy so he can keep going.
So he can do the fat thing again. Oh yeah, that's not good.
It was almost there.
I thought.
He's legit doing a 360.
That doesn't make sense in Demon Slayer. Well, you can't say bad things about religion, Triggered. Whatever I need to say right now.
100 megs.
At this point. Why give clear indicators of plot information when you can just not? Answering important questions is just so much work.
You got the answer, didn't you, nigga? So shut the fuck up.
He literally said he was researching.
In the manga, in the pages of the chapters, they do not explain it.
In the anime, in the minutes of the episode, they do not explain it.
You have to go to one little side thing that says, this is not real.
You got the fucking answer, like shit.
There are other breathing styles such as flame breathing and thunder breathing, which give off the appearance of their title. My main problem with breathing comes from a lack of differentiation. Now, I know
this is what we tried to explain to this man several times.
Get him.
If he says they do breathe different, like he said to us,
derisive laughter
with the sharp breathing and stuff.
Derisive laughter.
Oh, dude. Yeah, what direction does he go here? Tangent.
One Piece.
Derisive laughter. Or addressing the point.
Let's see.
Differentiation. Now, I know at first that may not make any sense, given that each style is very visually distinct. But what I'm talking about is functionality. Functionally speaking, most of the breathing types are exactly the same. When you create different forms of the same ability, there needs to be strengths and weaknesses to each of them. Now...
Wait. They're not? Wait.
Derisive laugh.
Derisive laugh. Check.
What?
On the surface, this does exist.
thunder breathing is much faster than the other forms in a technical sense.
Do you understand?
But in reality,
You understand?
each style of breathing has the same or similar abilities to every other form, meaning they're all functionally the same.
You understand, Triggered?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
hell no.
Okay. What is your response?
No, that's not how that works, homeboy. That's like saying in Dragon Ball, like, yeah,
No, it's not.
despite Goku going to another Super Saiyan form, yeah, his punching power is still relative to
No, the ability.
Not anywhere near it.
The energy is functionally the same. The technique of a Gallic gun, a Masenko, and a Kamehameha is functionally the same. Not that he's punching harder.
The slice is functionally the same. Form 2 fire breathing, can that not be done by a water breather? And if it can't, why not? He's saying that it can because it's just slashing at the end of the day.
power in the fucking show because every character can fucking every character can like kick a nigga through a fucking wall or some shit. Like every character can use a key blast that blows up a.
He doesn't understand the very succinct point.
And simple.
Lightning breathing, it has this one trait above the other ones, but everybody else is functionally the same because all they do is swing sword. No, but that's like Dragon Ball with Super Saiyans.
Character can use a key blast that blows up a large portion of the fucking ground or a mountain or whatever. That
Hey, what is the difference between a Kamehameha, a Masenko, a
He Hungers for Host says, random question. Do you guys think Goku hiding SSJ3 from Vegeta was out of character?
No, because he would like the fight to continue on as much.
He
as
wants
could.
he wants as good a fight as possible.
Plus,
And
expending that amount of energy will wake up Boo faster. Even just going into it is just.
I think that's a little too smart for Goku. I think he just was like, this is gonna be.
I think when you talked to Vegeta, it was just like, we're wasting time and giving energy to Boo, and Vegeta was like, I don't care. Might have been.
Then he would have went 3 and knocked him out quick.
But just going into 3 expends energy. Yeah, you know. 70-30, no.
I mean, all powers is pretty much the same because all characters have the same, abilities.
Yes, all powers in Dragon Ball, all ki blasts are, for the most part, functionally the same.
You have those weird magic users like Bobbity and stuff.
Or you have a weird technique like Krillin's Destructo Disc, which cuts as opposed to concussive blast or piercing blast, like a Death Ray or a thing.
Kamehameha is a concussive.
Yes. Functionally,
Special
these
beam
things
cannon
are
is
the
piercing.
same.
Something like, no, there's still a difference in, the abilities and their uses.
Okay, fine. What's the differences? Don't explain that there are differences and make a bad analogy. That was not one of the things that we mentioned.
Oh, yeah, bad
that
analogy.
should have been on there. But explain how fire breathing
But we
is
did have
different.
addressing the point.
Yeah, that's kind of addressing the point. But instead of going all the way up the street and around the corner, just explain how fire breathing is different than water breathing.
In their effectiveness as well. Other Hashras and other people who use different breathing styles, they're fast, but the story goes out of its way to let you know that when it comes to lightning, they're just even faster.
No, he said that.
He said that was fine, but for the most part, the rest are the same. He didn't understand.
He didn't understand.
Yes, we're still here. We're always going to be here. We never left. We'll never leave.
So,
There's never a moment in the series where Tanjiro
time to end.
a disadvantage because he's a water breather. There's never
a point where he faces a disadvantage because he's a water breather. There's never
address
a point
that.
where fire breathing would be better in this situation. Sun breathing is only better because it's stronger, not because it has better movement, not because it's faster, not because it's better footwork, simply because it's stronger. How much clearer can he make this?
TVY 7 for fantasy violence. How much clearer can we make it? Nobody's getting the reference. I don't know. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
disadvantage.
Made it to the 1 hour mark with a lot of skipping.
Yeah, we that One Piece.
Because I can't listen to One Piece again.
I can't listen to him talk about Black Clover again. I just want to hear the video points.
Where Tanjiro is at a disadvantage because he's a water breather. There's never a moment where two characters trade opponents in order to get a better matchup. It's completely meaningless flash with no substance.
What the fuck is you talking about? Ass, bitch! I'm on your ass! What the fuck is you talking about? Literally every flow, they literally tell you the substance of water breathing and why it's so effective. Like
When? Did you not hear him when he said there's never a time where he's at a disadvantage because he's a water breather? There's never been a time when a fire breather and a water breather switched off because this opponent is worked better with fire. Did you not hear him? You're just going, they explained water breathing, which they didn't.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Did you get that thing I sent you? Y'all, if Demon Slayer's breathing techniques worked almost like Pokemon or Persona, with some being stronger or weaker than others, I think that would be slightly better.
Yeah.
Where it would be triangle effect of RPGs, where weaknesses and strengths against different things. The only time I could think of an advantage is Whirlpool when he was trapped underwater with the swamp demon. But other than that, it's just basically been... Basically anybody could have done anything against any demon given the situation.
It could have just been the breathing techniques go into three things: speed, power, and technique. Water breathing is a technique, stone breathing is power, lightning is speed. Oh, this demon's countering me. Technique works best because there's a lot of different techniques that I can use.
It doesn't matter how fast I am. I'm not breaking through its guard. We need a power breathing style here. He's not really moving, so speed isn't going to matter anyway. He did not understand.
He did not understand.
What the fuck is this dude talking about? He's ignoring the reason on why water breathing is so effective.
He did not understand.
He did not understand.
The almighty Ju Hansen says, so how does Giyu fighting Rui with water breathing better than Rengoku using flame breathing or wind breathing or love breathing?
That is literally the point.
Did Pot Man get handled so easily because it was a mist breather, or is the mist breather man so just that much powerful? We don't know because we don't know what the best situation for a mist breather is.
They just happen to be here.
And Trigger don't understand the problem, so he's shadowboxing ghosts.
Or hallucinations.
Which is so cap.
Universal Instinct Goku, Angel Seed Goku,
Autonomous Dragon Force Goku.
Thank you for the super chat, Master Jinx. No, DA, because they only got energy from damage. Somehow Bobbity had his mark on dead people.
Oh, really?
They didn't get energy from Vegeta fighting Pui Pui because he never hit Vegeta.
Okay. I would need to go back
and then, even though Goku poured all that energy into Yakan, they never got energy from that either, but they did get it from the...
Okay. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's only from damage, but, you know, whatever. That's fine.
He just said, yeah, because of water breathing, yeah,
no thank you
is
for the
not
super
in
chat.
any fucked up situation. Well, why is that the case? Are you not going to explain that, or are you just going to ignore it?
He doesn't understand it.
He doesn't understand the point. This is unbelievable.
Is it, though?
No, this is unbelievable. He said quite clearly there's never been a situation where water breathing is the best time or the worst time. There's never been a time. How can you not understand that simply? They're all generic such that there's never been a time that Tanjiro's at a disadvantage because he's a water breather. How do you not understand that? Point blank, right then and there.
I should, for the next time, I should go through the YouTube so we can see the chat along with it.
Unbelievable.
If he doesn't delete the video at this point.
Just say, yeah, this doesn't have substance to make something look bad. Like, no, it's a reason for that, nigga.
If you think I'm wrong, then tell me the difference between the following attacks.
Ooh, let's see, Triggs.
If you think I'm wrong, then tell me the difference between the following attacks. Sound breathing, 4th form. Water breathing, 4th form turbulent, and beast breathing, 5th bang. The answer is that there is no difference.
Trigger?
They're each representative of multiple slashes
Trigger?
in multiple directions.
Trigger?
Meaning that there is no real difference between them
Trigger?
besides how they're presented visually. This is a common theme across
Trigger?
every form. They all share attacks. Let's imagine that you made an MMO for a second.
Triggered?
In your MMO, you made a bunch of different classes for people to choose from.
Triggered?
Each of those classes fills a primary role, tank, healer, or damage. But even then, there are differences between classes filling the same role. You've got a damage class that's better for crowd control and one that's better for single target damage.
You said they fighting demons. They have.
He came in so low energy, and I think he's reading the chat.
He is reading the chat.
Yo, he's got nothing. Yo, he's got nothing.
I'm on your ass, bitch. I'm on your ass.
You've got a damage class that's better for crowd control and one that's better for single target damage.
You said they fighting demons. They have blood demon arts, not breathing styles. He's a dummy. Bro, look. And the thing is, he's over here saying like, hey, can you tell the difference? It's like the story tells you the difference. With a no... Oh, hell no.
No, let him go. He says with the no skate.
His style is literally just swinging his swords all over the fucking place. And fucking Tengen, I need to actually learn a little bit more about Tengen because I forgot all about Tengen shit. And as far as Tanjiro, his shit allows him to adapt. So I don't...
No, he said these forms all have multiple slashes. All of these forms use, and he didn't address it. So that he thinks his crowd is so stupid that they don't remember what he said. So he just goes, "Oh yeah, he's adaptive." When he quite clearly laid out, they are all multiple slashes. So what's the difference? Oh, the story tells you the difference. Wait. The story tells you the difference. I don't remember Uzito, the sound man. But the story told you, but I don't remember. So you don't have an answer to what's the difference
Look down upon this man. Spit on him. He's dumb.
I love that clip so much. This dude.
He's so
stupid. I can't. When do I stop being
in disbelief?
Cause you smoke weed, and that the fifth time that you smoke that same amount of weed ain't gonna get you there. So you need to do a little bit more.
You get that resistance.
You drink coffee every day. That's not for energy. That's just to get you to normal. It's not having the same effect of where it's giving you.
As opposed to somebody that's in their 30s that have never had caffeine in their life and they drink a cup of coffee. They're gonna be like, whoa.
But every time it's just like I'm hearing this dude for the first time.
You're the one with the 100 meg memory.
I keep forgetting.
The last triggered interaction has been overwritten by current triggered interaction. It's just like, how can a person be this dumb? And then the next thing comes out and you go, I don't believe that this is this dumb.
He sat there and heard all that.
So succinct.
Didn't remember it. And now he's trying to sit here and debunk it.
He again debunking a ghost.
No, he's kind of a Young Defiant ripoff. Kind of.
No, I don't even think that. I think it's more like,
this is the power of jailhouse lock.
He's trapped. It's the same way that they're lesser in one instance and more in another with each subsequent generation of them. Mm-hmm. So it starts with your LTG, then it goes down to your Young Defiant. Young Defiant is not an LTG. He's a little lesser of an LTG, but a little more of whatever
he makes Young Defiant into something else.
Yes. And Trigger's the same. He's a little lower than Young Defiant.
They all have that base stat of 5, but they still skill spec it to different things.
It's more like LTG put 10 into a stat, whereas Young Defiant put 7 into that stat, and Triggered is putting 5 in that stat. So Young Defiant has 3 left over, Triggered has 5 left over to put into other stats. The thing we're saying is they're dumb. What are you doing? Oh, all the memes we're gonna have to go through.
You were timed for your own good.
Yeah, let's go through the Discord a little bit before we start getting ready to wrap up out of here.
I say this is the last point once he gets done with the...
All right, and then we can just go through the Discord.
You were dying for your own good.
I forgot all about Tengen shit. And as far as Tanjiro, his shit allows him to adapt. So I don't see what the fuck is the issue. Like, what's the problem here?
You truly don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Like, literally, like Tanjiro, he has the most versatile, breathing style in the whole fucking show.
You truly don't understand.
Do they explain this in the show?
No.
Number one. Number two, that's not his point.
Number three, how do you prove that? What is more versatile between his style and love breathing?
Yeah.
Can you explain? We don't even know the versatility of lightning breather, really, because half of their techniques were made up in a video game. Half of their forms. We saw the form that Zenitsu can do, and we saw like 3 forms the other dude can do, and then we saw the new form from Zenitsu. How do we know the versatility of lightning breathing?
Sound Man was in one fight. He couldn't have used more than 5 forms.
Is this video going to take up multiple streams? Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, no. There's
No,
doubt.
we're not doing this all in one.
No.
Couldn't.
We'd have to be here another 3 hours, and we're not doing that.
Show. Like, water style is the most versatile water breathing. Yeah. Water style is the most versatile style.
How? Where?
Yes, it's going to be able to do some of everything of all the breathing styles because that's what versatility is. It's like making an all-around player in NBA 2K. Like,
okay,
you
so
can make a play.
where does it incorporate the speed of lightning breathing or the quick draw of lightning breathing?
Is it fast? Is it a fast form? I mean, a fast breathing style? Is it also a strong breathing style? Is it also... We don't know.
We don't know.
What makes it versatile? It has a side and vertical slash.
He's just saying that it is.
Shoots, pass, rebound, fucking dunk, dribble. Yeah, he can do all those things because that's what an all-around player is.
Pause. Hey, and can Sound Man not do all of those things? What can Tanjiro do that Sound Man can't? Is Sound Man a little bit slower? Is Tanjiro a 5 to 6 in everything? And Sound Man is a 10 in speed? A 3 in speed, a 10 in strength, a 4 in technique? What is he doing that Tanjiro cannot, and vice versa?
And never forget the original point.
And it's not the point!
Never forget the original point of, tell me functionally what's different between these techniques, these forms.
That's not
what even makes sun breathing the strongest?
It was the first.
It was the first.
Hey, that's what makes Dragon Ball the strongest.
The best that you can say is, let's say the horizontal water wheel is just a side slash. Sun breathing has a side slash like that, but it moves its arm a little bit further and it angles the blade a little bit better so it cuts faster or something. It's just a facsimile of the best form, so it's like 15 to 20% worse because it's not you don't have that breathing technique properly to twist your shoulder and your wrist properly enough to get that good slash. So you bring it back 20% and you call it horizontal water wheel.
Here are the attacks of lightning breathing. Blitzkrieg. The user unleashes 30 consecutive vertical and horizontal slashes within quick succession before finishing off with a powerful upward arc slash that sends the enemy flying into the sky. Then it's followed by a strike of lightning into the sky. What is the difference between that and what Inosuke does with his multiple slashes? 30 consecutive slashes, vertical and horizontal.
Sound Man as well.
Ball lightning. The swordsman holds both swords in a crossing order, choosing either to form a guard using an X formation or a T formation. This is used to guard from different slashes while makes it a highly versatile defensive technique. This is a game exclusive one.
Come on, I'm about to say
Yeah.
lightning breathing, 2 swords.
Yep. Third form.
So why is there a form that requires another sword and you don't have that other sword?
The swordsman charges up, which powers the sword with electrical energy, then releases...
No, it doesn't.
50 consecutive piercing thrusts on the opponent at extreme speeds, which may stun the opponent with electrical energy.
How could it may stun them? Why doesn't it pierce them and kill them? If it's 50 times.
That's very interesting because Breakneck Bolt, the swordsman's sword, generates a strike of lightning onto the enemy.
No, it doesn't!
Which stuns the enemy.
No, it doesn't!
The lightning bolt can be an arcing strike, a
no, it
straightforward
can't!
strike, or a curved
no,
strike.
No, it can't!
The swordsman then strikes the enemy in the same way the lightning struck the enemy at extreme speed, which deals massive damage. So again, the swordsman front flips and dash rolls towards the enemy. That's a water wheel.
That's dumb.
So what is the versatility of these things? What's the difference in the versatility, Triggered? Huh?
He's just saying that it's more versatile.
I went through half of them.
But that's not taking away from the fact that other people can still do
Cotton
those
Candy
things.
Hope says, why would you want to stab a demon 50? You just need to cut the head off.
Because it might stun them to make it the head cut off. Yeah. I'm afraid that Mark is going to review all the Superman movies, and I'm on season 8 of Smallville, and I like it a lot. Smallville was great.
The fact that other people can still do those things as well, and if not, even better. Like,
no, what is functionally the difference between these forms I just laid out? Well, water breathing can do all these things. Of course, other things are going to be able to do the things that water breathing can do. That's not answering the question I asked, which was, what is functionally the difference between them?
If water, beast, and sound breathing fourth forms are all big slashes, what's the difference? How is beast better than sound? Or is it better than sound? Or are they the exact same? And if they are the exact same, why are they called something different?
I'm afraid that Mark in sentence.
even better. Like, so yeah. Like, come on now. Like, they are different. They do differentiate each one.
He is.
One tank that's better at taking damage, and one that absorbs damage well. These different strengths lead to...
now I'm thinking, let me look up Tengen, because
No, we're not doing it. We're good. We'll come back. No, actually, I do want to hear him look up Tengen, because I want to see him look up the forms and see what the difference is.
I'm genuinely curious what Tengen shit is. I'm genuinely curious what Tengen shit is. Because Tengen shit is like sound. So it's like, if his shit is sound, then they should have just made him to where he's like fast as fuck. Well, he is fast as fuck, but they'd be like, what's the fucking point of having sound
breathing
if he has
wiki,
fucking lightning breathing and shit like that? But,
sound breathing wiki.
He literally said, what's the point of having sound if we have like lightning breathing?
Triggered.
Because I'm like genuinely curious what his shit is. Breathing style. Let me see.
He didn't even hit the button to go to the...
Triggered. That's the way that this works. That's the way it's always worked. Triggered. Trigger. Press the button.
He's so computer illiterate.
Is breathing even a real full style, or is it just Unga Bunga? It's just Unga Bunga, and he just yells out third form.
He literally created it.
Quick.
Why is Don there? Because he talked about it. Hey, it's weirdo stuff, yo.
Why does he not have an ad block?
Wiki eats through that.
Wikia?
Wiki eats through that.
Damn, where the fuck is breathing style?
It would have been easy if you...
It's right there, Triggered. It's down a little bit more. I remember seeing fighting style. It's far away. I can't see very well, but I remember seeing it.
This. He's so
you could have just
stupid, yo.
You could have just control F breathing.
He's so stupid.
A lot of things could have happened to prevent us from being here, but that's fine. We're here already.
Okay, sound breathing. Breathing style, yeah, sound breathing.
Pause. You see how that's not even a paragraph? That is like 2 sentences of a Hashira who has been shown to fight. He gets...
They are showing 3 forms that are actually in the manga, and then they go to game exclusive techniques.
Let's hear what this is, Triggs.
Sound breathing seemingly combines Tengen.
Seemingly?
Oh boy, even the wiki, you're not getting what you need because they don't explain it in the manga. So the Wikipedia, who just are people that can just edit it, they're going to get seemingly combines.
Not even a 1 so you can link down and see where the source comes from.
Heightened sense of hearing, his musical score technique, his shinobi expertise, as well as his dual kunai. Oh, okay, so it's pretty much the same with, it's the same as the Nosuke's, but it's like a little tweak to it.
What do you mean it's the same as a Nosuke's, but with a little tweak to it? I don't know what you mean. What is a Nosuke's, number 1?
And what
is
the tweak?
How is this similar? And what's the tweak?
It's the same as Inosuke's, but it's like a little tweak to it. So it is a difference, but it's not that big of a difference.
Holy crap.
So yeah, the only difference between Sound and Thunder is that this one's a little bit more focused on the shinobi side of things. As far as, like,
he is a shinobi! Not the breathing style focuses on shinobi. He is a shinobi! That's not...
Universal Instinct Goku, Angel Seed Goku, Autonomous Dragon Force Goku.
Silverheart Soul, thank you for the super chat. Tengen breathing is Chad breathing. Sound is his subclass, so it doesn't matter.
I suppose so. He got so many wives.
Focus on the shinobi side of things, as far as, like, you know, they say his shinobi expertise, which is dual nichirin. You know, I guess it just pertains to the equipment and, you know, your expertise.
I guess. And again, this is him.
Captain Mack asked the question, what's the difference? I guess. The series is over. You watched the series. You read the series.
Multiple times.
You absorbed the series. I guess it's different this way. That means that they didn't provide an answer sufficient enough so that you can explain it. What is 2 plus 2? I guess it's 4. No.
I'm on your ass, bitch! I'm on your ass!
It's the rev up. It would be nothing. It would be nothing without the rev up.
You know. But there is a difference, so, like, yeah.
Different.
There we go.
Styles.
I would like to get past this.
Okay.
This tank.
Demon Slayer is what would happen.
Okay, yep. Let me just real quick. Poop.
Demon Slayer is what would happen if every class functioned exactly the same.
Yeah, what's up? You said poly breathing. You said Tengen is always swinging his swords around, just like in Inosuke.
Isn't water breathing different because it's more defensive breathing style, sword style, and sound breathing is more precise using sounds and ninja techniques?
I could not tell you.
Literally couldn't tell you. I don't know if water breathing is more defensive.
I don't know it.
I've only seen it used offensively, so I can't really... What's a defensive form of water breathing?
I think there's one that is exclusively just like a dodging form with no slashes.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
But what he asked was, what was functionally different between the multiple slash form of water breathing, the multiple slash form of beast breathing, and the multiple slash form of sound breathing? What is functionally the difference between these forms? And if they're so functionally similar, what makes them different? Because at the end of the day, it's just someone swinging swords a lot.
When was it said in the manga that it was more defensive?
Yeah, because I truly don't remember that. But we could be wrong because there's multiple things in Demon Slayer I legitimately just do not remember.
But it also sounds like you're not very sure because your sentence began with, isn't water breathing the more defensive one?
There is a clear difference. The multiple slash form of water breathing was used for a purely defense mechanism.
So couldn't the beast breathing be used for a purely defense mechanism?
Yeah, if you're on the back foot and you just slash a lot,
what does it matter defensively? If it's defensively or offensively? How do you differentiate that?
Like, if he steps forward and uses it against a demon, it is now offensive. And he steps back to protect himself with multiple slashes, it is now defensive. It is not necessarily inherently an offensive or defensive technique. They just used it offensively in this instance and defensively in this instance.
But it's like, it's a lot more, obviously the weapon.
Only thing I remember is that water breathing was one of the easier ones to learn. Lightning is about quickness. Besides that, I don't recall anything functionally different about them. And what makes water breathing so easy to learn?
Yeah.
Read my full sentence. I said why. Okay. There's a reason why Tanjiro switched from from fire during the upper moons. No, because sun breathing was more effective.
Yeah. It's stronger.
It's literally just stronger. It's the same thing that happened with Rui. It's literally just a stronger
if it's
technique.
all about defensive stuff, how is he cutting off Demon's head with water wheel and flowing dance? If it's a defensive one, is that defensively cutting off their heads? That doesn't make too much sense.
obviously his weapon, the weapon he uses, that has a lot to do with it. But like, and to be honest, if you just want to use that logic, everyone is swinging their sword around.
That's literally
that's the point.
That's literally what his point was. No, because Tanjiro stated water breathing was used for a defensive way. He switched from fire to water breathing, saying how it was used for defense. Just look at the fight, and water breathing took 3 years to fully master. No, it didn't. He learned it in 6 months. He learned the forms. He did 6 months of training, and then he could just use the forms. Once he got the total concentration breathing, he knew the forms because he basically left right afterwards.
But again, he cut off Demon's head with forms. So how is it a defensive form if he's cutting off Demon's heads with
How is Blessed Rain after a drought a defensive technique?
Flowing Dance was the first thing he used, and he cut Demon's heads off. So not all of them are defensive techniques. There can be defensive techniques, like he said. You step back, it's defensive. You step forward, it's offensive. But how is a technique inherently defensive? If it's not just a blocking technique, if it's a bunch of slashing and something is coming at you, say a bunch of bullets is coming towards Inosuke, and he uses all those slashes, that could be offensive or defensive. It's not a inherent thing because he's not like using the back of the blade to like not hurt somebody. He's not blocking. He's doing a bunch of slashes, and those bunch of slashes, if a demon or a tree were to get in front of him, it would be cut down. Is it the footwork that's making it more defensive? If it's moving back and it's just like this slash, all these slashes are happening, but you're moving back, so it's never for offense. But you can just move forward in that instinct, and it would just be offensive.
Like Gum Gum Balloon is a defensive technique. It is not used as anything offensive. It's used to push things back.
But this is a bunch of slashes with a sword, which is sharp, which can cut somebody. And you're going, it's defensive. I don't understand how it's defensive inherently.
Like a telling this Dragon Force Goku.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone is swinging their sword around, but it's a lot more context to it if you look into it.
He asked what were the difference between technique with multiple slash, technique with multiple slash, technique with multiple slash.
And you don't have an answer.
With the Inosuke example, if he did that, it wouldn't work since he didn't master the breathing technique. The whole point with Demon Slayer is it takes time to figure out how to use your breathing with your sword style.
What?
Inosuke created his breathing style. How did he not master it?
So he swings his swords with essentially the same speed because we don't have a speed measure of what's going on. It's just a bunch of slashes. It's not saying that Inosuke is using 30 slashes and Soundman is using 50 slashes. It's just a bunch of slashes, and you're just going, it wouldn't work because he didn't master it. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't even explain how it's different if it's offensive or defensive. And that's just this example. It's not working like you think it's working.
Tanjiro couldn't maintain sun breathing, if I remember correctly, and that's why he switched back to water breathing, because he could maintain water during the upper 6 fight, but he ended up mixing them together, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like I said, that's what happened in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
For it to be a parallel to be with his breathing, Tanjiro was trying to master his breathing throughout the first training arcs.
When did he ever have difficulties doing breathing post the training
with the rock?
Post the training with the rock. When did he ever have difficulties? The first time that he did it, he's never had a problem. I think he said that I can't do this technique because it twists and it hurts my tummy or something like that. No, that was breathing. He said I have to. This takes a sharp thing of breath. Whatever. Give me an example of a time where he's not shown to have mastered it, where he trips, where he doesn't swing quite right. And again, you're not explaining the difference, because the point is Tanjiro has a bunch of slashing moves, Soundman has a bunch of slashing moves, and Inosuke have a bunch of slashing moves. What's the difference? You say that Tanjiro's is more defensive, but we haven't really explored that.
But it's a lot more context to it if you look into it. Inosuke is not a trained, he's not a trained swordsman. He's not as polished as a...
Okay. What is functionally different from his multiple slash?
Yes.
Is it crisper? Does it cut harsher? What does it do?
Why? What is he not mastered of? How is he not as refined as somebody else?
What
What's the
disadvantages does his wild swinging grant that Tanjiro's more refined swinging would be able to push through?
He's not as polished as a swordsman as the rest of the other demon slayers. Like, he literally learned how to fight in the fucking mountains. So he's not as polished, which is why, you know, a lot of his fighting styles is real like barbaric. It kind of is similar to like a wild animal fighting because you don't really know what to expect. That's the whole point of his style, because he's not a polished swordsman. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, yeah, from the visual standpoint, they do look the same, but
yes. Inosuke gets low, so he's like a boar, but then he runs forward and he slashes. How is that different than another run forward and slash? That's the issue.
But if you just like, that's if you're just being completely ignorant to it. And to be honest, I don't even know why niggas even focus this much on it, because it's really not that big of a fucking
logic.
It is the fighting style of the show. They showed multiple people in multiple different forms and multiple different breathing styles, and they're all functionally the same. Oh, Sound Man, Rockman, he got a big ball and chain.
But then we see Miss Hashira trapped in the water. He's just like, this technique's not working, and then another technique does work. Why? We have to answer these questions. Otherwise, just like, I truly don't know why one technique worked and another didn't. Because it's all slashes and stabs.
I don't even know why niggas even focus this much on it, because it's really not that big of a fucking deal.
Yet he focuses, and then he
really
complains about devil fruits.
It's really not that big of a fucking deal. But yeah, like, technically with your logic, I mean, everyone swings their sword around. But with context, yeah, they made it known that Inosuke is a little bit more less polished when it comes to his swordsmanship compared to other characters. So that
okay. So if a more refined swordsman learned beast breathing, what would functionally be the difference of that form? Because it's not down to the form is a difference. It's Inosuke's lack of swordsmanship. Because if Inosuke learned water breathing and did the same things Tanjiro did, it would still be less refined and more animalistic. Because he's not a swordsman, really. You still do not understand.
Yeah, he just don't understand it.
His abilities, you know, are similar to like a wild animal fighting and shit like that. That's what that is.
No. Why would you even waste time making different classes at that point? Every class is going to give the player the exact same experience, rendering the choice between which...
Because different classes have different specialties. They literally explain this in the fucking story.
Which one to use? Meaningless. And by the way, can we talk about the blatant misogyny in this power system?
That's a good point to stop.
Oh no, the power system with
the women and flower breathing and stuff like that.
Oh, what could Triggered say?
Oh, we'll find out next time, baby. Yikes. One day I'll stop being surprised.
You were tied for your
own good. Never forget.
Never forget. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba is a Japanese manga series written by It's Not For Us.
Oh my goodness. Literally anything Trigger should be focused on.
Research logic, N-word, look gay. Bro.
Dutch says, how was the stream?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Demon Slayer, believable defense. One Piece trash.
Believable defense.
The inner machinations of my mind were an enigma. My wife's viewer of the One Piece hate club. Oh, that's what he was talking about, gay. All right, we're all caught up. We're all caught up. You're only watching it because my name is attached to it. If I respond to them and flame they lispy asses up, they y'all gonna say, "Ooh, Triggy cooked these guys." When?
No, he said if he were to.
No, I'm saying, why would they say that? When would they say?
Because he would definitively cook us. Because there's no other options there.
It's not lispy asses. It's one of us has a lisp, and that's me. And again, the point is always insult, discredit. Whew. All right, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. I will debate Triggered one-on-one. Send it out. Any topic he wants. Any fucking topic he wants. I will debate him one-on-one. If he wants to talk about One Piece, if he wants to talk about Demon Slayer, if he wants to talk about Black Clover, whatever he wants to talk about, I will debate him one-on-one without DA. Send it out to him. And let's see if he accepts.
Wait a second.
He said we won't. Let's see it then.
You could have.
Don't care. Don't care.
I'm DA.
The only reason I say me instead of DA, because DA would scream at that boy.
No, I wouldn't. Did I before?
You wanted to bad.
As you didn't?
Yeah, but I can control it. When we were doing the Bleach guide, there were multiple times where you were like...
multiple times with you. There were multiple times with you.
You know what? Let's rock, paper, scissors. Let's rock, paper, scissors.
You can get it.
All right. One-on-one.
I'll get the scraps next time.
Dunzo. Don't ever expect me not to say this.
It's not happening, BG.
It's not happening. Because he tried to call us out on it. And I'm going to do... You can bring whoever you want along with you. To moderate, to go against me, to quote-unquote jump me. I do not care.
Can I pass notes?
Doesn't have to be on my channel. Doesn't have to be my name in anything. You can block my name out when you show the stream. Don't care. Let's do it. Because I'm so tired of this. Oh, if we was to go one-on-one, it'd be different. Let's prove it then.
Like you said, it's not even fun roasting us anymore.
No, this wouldn't be a roast. This would be a discussion. This would be a debate. There's no roast there. There's no time to watch our videos and roast.
If he shows up, every time I respond to them, I show how slow and disingenuous they are. They're not fun roasting them anymore. So every time he shows up, which means talking to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
when was that? When was the time we were shown to be? Oh, y'all can hear the ice cream truck. That's that Detroit.
Well, good luck to you in getting roasted and cooked.
What Triggered was cooking up in this video. We're starving here.
Yeah.
That's us. We're out of here.
Hopefully that happens, because that would be funny.
Yeah. I'm very interested in it, because I've listened to Yumasuke cook that boy. I mean, cook that boy.
It's light work, honestly.
This man said it's light work. No, Trigger can stream it. I'll record it in case he tries to delete it after the fact, but beyond that, I don't care.
MF Curry 04 says, screen record when y'all both debate so that he don't take it out of context or he take away the whole debate video.
No, I will record it. I will... Because if it's a debate, it has to be streamed. So he can stream it, and I'll record it to make sure that none of this bullshit happens where he deletes the video after the fact. Because this narrative that if it was, oh, this, I'm only losing because y'all jumped me. All right, then. Let's see how much you win.
Is that still the Bleach Discord?
Where?
Up there.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of there.
Yeah. Oh.
What are you
Soul
doing?
Society?
It's
Absolutely.
over.
Absolutely.
Get out of there.
I know. I'm still in there. I think their leader got kicked out.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't think Ichigo / Shinigami / whatever his name was.
That's a double out of there.
Yeah, no. I've been here the whole time. I never leave Discords. You should see how many, like, One Piece Grand Adventure. It's a fighting game emulated. I played it once.
You gotta clear it. You gotta get your life together. You can't beat Trigger like this.
The Scarlet MK11 Discord. Like, who am I gonna talk to in there? I don't play MK11, and I barely play Scarlet in it. It just doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me in the slightest.
Chaz asks, do we want a Discord invite?
No. I put the information out there. I'm not going to his Discord ever again until he says come to my Discord.
Curry is in his Discord. He can let him know if he wants to.
Because the last time I went there, he kicked me out. I didn't say anything bad about him. I didn't say anything bad to him. He just kicked me out because I was there. No. We have never kicked him out of our Discord. We have never banned him from our Discord. I have been banned, blocked, and kicked out of everything to do with Trigger. Why would I go back?
And then if you do go back, he's like, oh, y'all begging for another debate. Look at the state of you.
Never nuked our Discord. Same invite link.
He's still in there probably. No, he left.
No, he leaves every time. Yumasuke's not kicked. Anime dude, whatever his name was, he's not, that anime guy or whatever his name was, he's not kicked. What about his style? I'm a victim. What about his stamina? Argues forever, gives up temperament, whiny rage. That's so good. The clowns.
All right, that's it then.
Yeah, that's a weeble.
Shove off. Stop coming to these.
Don't know what we're doing next.
See you in the inevitable Trigger debate where they debate anything, and BG's gonna get roasted and lose, and we're gonna have to delete our channel.
That's never gonna happen.
Shame that.
And by that I mean the debate.
Last episode ever.
I'm on your ass, bitch. I'm on your ass.
Well, that's gonna be the entire debate.
All right, yeah, we're f***ing out of here. Still gotta put up the nominations for viewer request month. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Get a week of nominations. Rules, what are we doing? 3 or 4 max videos per person. Because there's gonna be a max videos.
Yeah, we can do 3 or 4. Either one is
We'll do 4. Kick Gala, like, what is he ever gonna do? See all of the blocked messages? I forgot Gala blocked me. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I've gone back to come to my Discord and see if you can handle it. The sea of critical thinking. What the f are you talking about? Trigger wants the debate to happen? Cool. Tell him to set up a time. He still has my DM. He still has my name on it. Tell him to set up a time.
I'll get my notepad ready.
I am not playing about this.
There you are.
Hashtag Gala sweep.
I'd like to ask what changed between hallucinations and the rock thing, because he was so adamant about it. The story didn't explain anything more or less.
Nope. There was no new or less information to be gleaned.
Leave that to whatever you doing.
Gala was a very impactful arc in List Exists. It was one of the craziest days in the Discord.
He's the one that got us into this mess. Should kick him for that.
Dude, I think that was one of the best days. I think when old dude with the Sea of Critical Thinking came was one of the best days. One of our stream days was an amazing with me. It might have been a DSP one. We need a what if stream as the palette cleanser.
Nope.
No. We have different views on those days. Yeah, there have been a lot of things that needed to be deleted during them days. All right, we're out of here. Shove off.